Opie is here, and his show starts now.
Let me fade out the crowd here so we can start our broadcast. Good morning, everybody. There's Pearl Jam and Tom Petty doing The Waiting. As I say, good morning to Vic Henley. How are you, Vic?
And you can't go wrong with Petty. We were just discussing that.
Well,
you cannot go wrong ever.
No.
As my brother would say, he's like a sore dick. You can't beat him.
Nice. On the weekends, I get up nice and early. I beat the kids up.
All right.
I don't beat the kids up.
No, I don't.
Okay. I wake up before my kids is how I should have said that. So it gives me a couple hours to myself, and I always go right to Netflix, and I look for documentaries. And there's like a 4-hour Tom Petty documentary. I think a little less than 4 hours. So I invested. That was a 2-dayer.
I was going to say you had to break that up.
I had to break it up because as soon as the kids are up, it's all about them.
But still, that's a lot of Petty. That's plenty, though. I could do that.
Yeah, and then I listened to the Tom Petty channel on Sirius XM, and then I was YouTubing Tom Petty songs. Just freaking. It was a Tom Petty weekend there.
Well,
Vic
Peter
Henley.
Bogdanovich directed that. They just showed up there.
Oh, really?
He's a very famous Hollywood director. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, The Last Picture Show and
right?
Oscar nominated. Yeah, that's crazy good.
Yeah, it was a very good doc. It's called Running Down a Dream. It's the whole Heartbreakers.
I was telling you that Spade did him on Saturday Night Live.
Sure.
And the hat that Spade is
the
wearing,
magical hat.
My buddy Norton stole that off the bellman's head at the Marriott Marquis in New Orleans at the Sugar Bowl in 1983. And when Spade started doing stand-up, I told him he was doing the Petty thing, and he had the glasses.
Yeah.
And he'd do this, and I'm like, go to the carpet store, get some shag,
yeah,
and duct tape it to your face for the sideburns, and I'll get you the hat. And he's like, where are you going to get the hat? I'm like, I've got the hat. My roommate was still at Auburn.
I got the hat.
I'm like, that's my hat. That hat was stolen off the bellman's head.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God.
We're looking at the hat when it was on SNL when David Spade used to do the Tom Petty impression.
I was laid up with a woman somewhere at the time, probably someone I was married to, and I was watching that, and I'm like, that's my hat. And the girl went, no, it's not. And I'm like, bullshit. My buddy Norton stole that hat.
No one believes you that's your hat?
That's from the Marriott Marquis, Sugar Bowl 83, Auburn beat Michigan 9-7.
Where's that hat now, you think?
Spade's got it.
Well, tell him to give it back. He's not doing the impression anymore. That's a very famous hat.
That's not the hat, but that one. That's
that one, the gray one.
Yeah, the gray one. That's the hat.
Oh, no kidding. I don't believe you either.
I swear to God. I don't give a shit if you do. I know it's true.
I
know it's true. I do not care one bit.
You just know in your own
it's
head that
true.
It's true.
We scammed stealing it because we thought the guy would run us down. They wore these tuxedo. They wore the long gray tux tails out front of the Marriott.
Sure.
And I went up in the corner. My other brother went down to the other side, my other friend. And my friend Norton's like, all right, I'm going to run by and I'm just going to snatch it off his head. And when he chases me, you guys step out from around the corner and like bump into him, do the slow, hey, sorry, and bump him, do the knock him. And the fucker didn't give a shit. Norton went by, snatched it off his head, kept running, and the guy just stood there and laughed. And we wore the hat in the French Quarter for the rest of the night.
And then you gave it to David Spade.
And I gave it 2 years later, I gave it to Spade.
Very cool.
And so, yeah.
All right.
It's totally true.
I actually believe you. You've told me that story.
He had those glasses. He had those glasses somewhere. He got those at a convenience store in like Scottsdale, Arizona.
I don't see the carpet.
He
on the
didn't
side
do the. He would do it on stage. He's on SNL by now, so they're doing the makeup. They've given him the real. But he used to put. I had the fake shag sideburns when he was. He was a prop act.
David Spade was a prop act.
Spade was a prop act. He did impressions.
Does he want the world to know that he was a prop act?
He doesn't care. He'll tell you. I'm sure he'd tell you. He did a Casey Kasem impression.
Yeah.
He took out an ear of corn and would sing "Corn in the USA." And he did stalk a corn. Oh
God!
No, he was a prop act.
All right.
He had several. We all did. I did Jack Nicholson. It was horrible. No, it was a who's who of awfulness.
All right, turn around and get your Jack Nicholson ready. Turn back toward me and let it fly.
I can't
let it fly.
I can't even do it anymore.
If you're acknowledging it's really bad.
No, it's all, I couldn't even do it anymore.
Turn around and get in character.
That was what Dennis Miller, now I'm looking at Dennis Miller.
And it sounds a little like this.
Yes, and Dennis Miller used to do that joke. He would say, I used to do, I would juxtapose people from history. Yeah. So what if Andrew Jackson sounded like Michael Jackson?
Right on.
And then it might go, I'm not fucking doing that. That's what he would do every time. He acted like he was going to set it up, and he was like, I'm not
fuck this.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Well, that's how we start. Tom Petty with Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam, The Waiting. God, Eddie Vedder loves what he does, huh? It's so obvious.
I had someone sent me a Pearl Jam thing where someone threw a shoe at him in the middle of the show, and he's singing, and he catches the shoe.
Yeah.
And still, and the shoe. He goes,
he worked it into the song.
Someone threw a shoe at him.
You find that video. He's drinking out of a shoe. That was a little tradition that we had in my family.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Drinking out of the shoe?
Well, I don't even know how it started, but I know at the time somebody in my family was getting married, and my 85-year-old grandma at the time, she didn't play. She was right in there drinking out of the shoe. Basically, it took the guy's shoe off that was getting married, and then you passed it around and filling it up with beer.
Ooh,
on the dance floor.
That's bold. That is bold.
I would love to think it's bold. I mean, if we were going to do it the right way, I wish we would have got like someone's dirty sneaker from home. It was
still a guy.
It was a shoe you're running for the day. It was part of your fucking your outfit, your wedding outfit. So it was relatively clean. And then you present the shoe on the dance floor, and you pour the beer in, and one by one, everyone would chug out of the shoe.
All right.
So
that's very white trash.
That's
completely.
Yeah, it was.
That'll get you into Calhoun County, Alabama.
But there's Eddie Vedder drinking out of someone's shoe that was thrown on stage.
No, he worked it in. It was totally.
Yeah, right on.
I was somewhere in Indiana when this happened, I think. All I remember.
It's 1993.
Yeah, I think I was somewhere in Indiana.
Shoe the shoeless. What does this mean? What is this? Did you find the shoe part there, Paul? If you find the shoe part, let me know. All right. I was going to take off this whole week, Vic Henley. I'm happy that you could do some radio with me.
Well, I was down in Alabama, so I sat there. I just got back last Thursday.
You were in Alabama.
You said your grandmother's. My mother's 83, and I was sitting there with her all last week, Monday through Thursday.
Your mom?
Yes.
And
every day I got up. We had sausage balls, and I drank coffee. Nice. Sausage balls, with the Bisquick and the cheese and the sausage.
She was eating sausage balls.
Oh yeah, we had, and she's mad because they're seasonal, so she can't get them. They're only they come in.
How is a sausage ball seasonal?
Right. It's Tennessee Pride sausage balls, and she's got, you can't get them at Walmart until football season starts. I can't get them till August.
What makes them seasonal?
Because they're tailgate food. It's literally for the fall and for the ball games and shit.
So what's in a sausage ball?
You can make them homemade. It's Bisquick and sausage and cheese. That's it.
That's it. That can't be seasonal.
Yeah, that's it. I know, but they pre-make them now frozen, and you can get them. You can get them already done.
I would assume if you like something like that, you don't need a football game to enjoy it.
She's very angry about. Yes, I listened to this for two of the 4 days. I sat there and listened to her bitch about I can't get sausage balls because they're seasonal. And I'm like, why don't you make them anymore? She's my hand. She got arthritis.
If you're lucky enough to live a long life, your life becomes talking about food and gas
and
prices.
Who died?
And who died?
Everybody died. And we're riding around. She's pointing out houses. And they're died, and he died, and he died.
My dad had a weak moment. He looked at me one day and was like, this fucking sucks. Everyone around me's dying. All his friends. My dad ended up going to a wake, it seemed like, every week for a while there. It was like, when you're younger, I guess we got to update it, but it used to be in your mid to late 20s. You spent your summer just going to weddings.
Sure.
Remember, it wasn't just one. It was like
no, you're right. Yeah,
one after another after another. Blah 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 blah. When my dad, when he was in his 70s, that whole concept turned into going to a wake every fucking week or every other day he had like a 2 or 3 year period there that's all he pretty much fucking did.
Now, my friend's dad died, we found out yesterday, and I was talking to him all. My mom's the only one left out of her group. All of her brothers and sisters, she's the only one left.
At 83, eating sausage balls. Good for her.
Oh, yeah.
God bless her.
Drinking black coffee.
Tell her to keep fucking eating those sausage balls. It's working for her.
And so my middle brother came over, and we went crazy and went sausage and biscuit.
Yeah.
Nice. No, we abandoned. He was mad because we ate all the sausage balls and we had to go sausage and biscuit for him.
Sausage and biscuits. That's nice too.
She was very specific. She's like, go in there and get Pillsbury Juniors. They're juniors. Don't get the regular flaky. They're buttermilk flaky juniors. Now, if I got to go in there with you, I'm like, I think I can goddamn read the word junior. It's in green writing. It's in green writing.
Oh, Christ.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. She's worth $1 million. I sat there and laughed at her. Because it's me. I'm sitting there looking at her going, okay, this is really sad. This is what
Does she get out of the house still at 83?
Oh, yeah. She goes around and drives. She still drives.
She's driving still.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You know.
God bless her.
No, and she's a good driver.
She's a good driver.
I'll let her drive. I'll ride.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God, I will sit up front and let her drive.
I remember that gray area when my grandma would still be driving us from like Wading River back home.
Her dad.
On Jericho, I think it was Jericho Turnpike. I'm trying to remember the highway, but I remember that gray area where it was like, I think it's time someone tells Granny that it's time to give up on the fucking car.
Her dad lived to be 99, and I was in the car with him, and I wouldn't ride in the front with him. He's 93, and he's driving around.
93 driving?
He's driving around, and I'm in the back seat, and a car T-boned us, and had I been sitting in the front seat where I normally sit, I would have been hammered by the T-bone on that side. And he's like, he turns around, he goes, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. And he's like, goddamn good thing you're riding in the back. I knew you were scared of me for a reason.
And how old were you?
No, I was like 12.
And he was 93?
Yeah. He lived to be 99.
Wow, your parents allowed a 93-year-old to drive you around at 12?
He drove, he got in a wreck about a month after I was in the car with him, with not my grandma, but his wife. He remarried at 73. My grandmother died when she was 65 and he was 73.
Yeah.
And a lady moved next door to him, and he came to my mom and goes, I'm going to marry the lady, just moved next door to me. And she was like 53. He was 73.
Wow.
He was 20 years older than her.
Wow, good for him.
So after our car wreck, he got in another car wreck with her, and that was when they took his driver's license.
They finally said it's time.
Enough's enough. And that car wreck was not his fault. He got a huge settlement for that.
Oh my God. A huge settlement in 93.
He got a huge, he was like 94 by then.
Wow.
And got a huge settlement, and then they went to the old folks home right after.
How old did he make it before he tapped out?
10 days short of 100. 99.
No kidding.
10 days short of 100. Made it 99.
What did he say? Fuck it?
He was at the old folks home.
Who can't survive another 10 days if you're that close?
He died on Christmas Day.
What the fuck?
He died on Christmas Day. He was wheelchair dancing at the old folks home in his wheelchair.
Right.
They have the Christmas party at like 10 in the morning at the old folks home, you know. And he's a sucker for Christmas. He always liked all the Christmas. So he was out there, and all the nurses, my mom and my uncle, went to see him at around 9, and they were all laughing at him out on the dance floor, wheelchair dancing and singing all the Christmas songs. And he's like, I'm going to go in here and take a nap. And she was like, I'll come back at lunch and see you later. And he went in his room, laid down, and died 10 days short.
Wow.
Yeah. He died on Christmas. That was fine, though. He danced.
I don't know.
Had a good Christmas, went and laid down, died. That's fine.
I think you wanted to fuck up someone's Christmas. Now every Christmas you remember the old geezer.
No. It didn't
10 days short of 100.
Yeah.
Was the planning happening for the big? Nothing.
No. Hell no.
Oh, all right.
No, he didn't care. He was fine, though. He didn't know. He was mean. He no Alzheimer's, no dementia, nothing. Just a fucking mean old man.
Sounds like your accent's a little heavier because you were in Alabama.
It's probably.
You probably picked up on a few.
My buddy Norton was there. My Norton was there. I was with him for 2 days.
Yeah.
And so we were. The cops followed us in a bar.
Right.
They upgraded him to a Mercedes convertible at the airport. I went to the bathroom.
Nice.
I went to the bathroom and came back, and he's waving the keys at me, and he had a hardtop 2-seater Mercedes. And so, but you go into our town with that, the cops are going to follow you around for 4 days.
Oh, really?
And it's got Florida plates on it.
Wow.
And I'm like, we might as well have a joint painted on the side of the car. They're going to follow us around.
That blows
the whole time. So we left it there. We parked it out front of a bar and just left it there for 2 days.
Yeah. All right.
And then Ubered.
So we got Vic Henley today. I was supposed to take this whole week off. I realized, that's right, my kids are still in school, so I'll just be sitting around my apartment like a dummy. So I might as well do a few days of radio this week.
I'm sure the people that listen to this show are happy.
No, they'll figure out a way to bitch about it. You only working 3 days this week.
Right, exactly.
Actually, I was supposed to be off. I took off for my birthday, which was yesterday.
And what did you do?
Well, Vic, I cleaned up puke, if you need to know.
Stomach flu again?
If you need to know,
it was stomach flu the last time I was in here, I think.
We did a little trip to Long Island, doing some visiting and looking around a little bit. And then on the way home, my son decided he needed to puke all over the fucking car.
Car sick or sick?
Car sick, yes. Some of those fucking roads on Long Island are very windy. I forget about that. That doesn't work with kids.
Yeah, my friend's daughter gets that way, and same thing. With any trip, an hour, 5 hours, it's going to start.
It's the windy roads. Well, they got all the distractions now. They got a little TV in the car. They got their iPads, but we filled them up nice on some pasta, and then decided to drive home.
Some gravy.
God, it was
some gravy.
Yeah, it was not smart. So my birthday ended with me cleaning up puke. If you need to know.
Oh, that's not
nothing glamorous.
I was going to say that's not a good birthday at all. Really.
Don't think I'm living the life of a rock star.
Did the kids do something for you? Did they make you? Was there any daddy homemade cards?
Well, they decided to buy the same card. The exact same card. So I got two cards.
Really?
Yes. So it was one of those. And then mommy writes what they want to tell me.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice.
That's fine. No.
And then they drew it around and stuff. And my daughter, bought me horrendous, sunglasses.
Oh, that's cute.
My wife thought it was hilarious.
I was going to say, right. And you should wear them.
I'm wearing them.
You have to.
I'm wearing them. And my wife goes, they're not that bad.
No, I was going to say you have to, though.
They're CVS sunglasses for like $7, whatever the fuck.
My friend's daughter, brought me a Tinkerbell T-shirt, and they were at Disney World, and she's like, I said something about liking Tinkerbell, or who doesn't like fairies, and she brought me. So then I wore it. I had to wear it, No, and I'm going through airport security, and people are busting my balls right and left, and all I can say is, look, hey, a 7-year-old girl gave me this. I have to wear it. What are you going to do?
Well, no, you have to make believe you're wearing it. You don't actually wear it.
I don't.
You put it on like, oh, I love the shirt, and then as soon as you turn the corner, you get that fucking thing off.
How old's your son?
He just turned 6.
Okay.
His birthday's close to mine. So, and my daughter's 3.5. Yeah.
So
we're in it.
Is he finished? So you said he's first grade?
No, kindergarten.
Ah.
Yeah, he just turned, kindergarten.
How's his vocabulary?
He's doing very, very well. Very, very proud of the little fucker. The little fucker.
That's well said.
Taking over my fucking life.
What
happened to my life?
Yeah, you only got 12 years left.
I used to have kick-ass birthdays, and now I'm cleaning up puke in a car.
Say, you got 12 years left. And then she'll be 15 in 12 years, so that'll be a joy.
Fuck.
Yeah, that'll be a real joy. Well,
I've said it before, being an older father, that's one thing I'm glad about. When my daughter starts bringing guys around, I'll be too fucking old to give a shit, thank God.
My brother was mentioning, I saw him, my older one, when I was in Alabama, and he reminded me of the first boyfriend. He didn't even know the dude's name. He just called him Jughead for like 3 months.
Really?
And then the kid was going to do some yard work for him and called him on the phone and said his name. He went, hey, Mr. Henley, it's Tom. And he went, who? And Tom. And he finally went, Jughead.
Jughead.
My brother was like, oh, okay, we get over here at 3 o'clock. You're right. Get over here.
Yeah. God.
No, it's going to happen. You're going to.
I know. I'm not.
Both my nieces are hot and gorgeous and smart. One's 30 and the other one's 28.
They did all right.
They did fine. They're master's degrees, no pregnancies, nothing. Everybody's fine.
And women are starting to take care of themselves these days, right?
I hope so.
When we were coming up, it was a little rougher on women.
No, I'm telling you.
Than it is nowadays.
My mom was pregnant with my brother at 16, had him when she was 17.
That is unbelievable.
Right. And she gladly tells the story, has no problem with it.
That's horrifying.
No, it was terrible, right?
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
It's Alabama. It's on Wednesday.
Right.
There's nothing to do. Don't go down there and see that guy with the motorcycle and the leather jacket. My mother's like, let me get down there as quickly as possible.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's... You gotta let them do a little of everything.
Yes.
So you just say, don't do that. That's the thing they want to do.
Romeo and Juliet.
I figured that one out.
No, we were talking about that when I was there, and I'm like, how did you do this? You're sharp. And she's like, well, I don't know if you know this, Vic, but 16-year-old girls know everything there is to know on the planet Earth. So I was not going to listen to anything my mom and daddy told me.
But she knew she knew she could get pregnant.
Oh, she knew everything. She didn't care.
She just said, fuck it.
Yeah, didn't care. No,
fuck it.
No, right, exactly.
Get me some sausage balls.
No, exactly.
Fuck it. High school girl allegedly filmed having sex with 25 boys on Snapchat in school bathroom. What the fuck is that about?
Florida.
Is that Florida?
It says Fort Myers. Yeah, that's Florida.
I saw Breuer wandering around outside. Let's get Breuer in here to join the party. So, yeah, the birthday was good. Mellow, nice, relaxing.
Now, so she took him to the card store and said, pick out a card for Dad.
Sure.
And then they got the same. They just got the same one.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
They went easy on you.
Yeah.
But that's,
Yeah, it was wonderful.
I was at my friend's house, and the mom did the writing, like you said, that she puts in the card. And I thought the kids, I'm like, wow, they're really advanced. I was so stupid. So here he is.
I thought you guys knew each other.
I love him.
Breuer, very happy to see Vic Henley. That's nice to see.
Good to see you, man.
That is nice to see.
No, I used to do the show with him all the time.
Oh, my God.
What do you mean? What show?
When he had a show here, I used to come down here all the time.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Yeah, absolutely.
Those were the early days.
I loved when Vic was on.
Yes.
When we were fighting it out with Breuer back in the old days.
You were losing. You were losing.
Huh?
We were winning. You were losing.
I didn't know you did Breuer show.
All the time, yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
I was annoying on there as I am on here. I've carried it through for a decade.
I see.
What's going on?
Nothing, brother. How are you?
Your name comes up all the time. I'll be on the road.
Yeah.
Somewhere like, he's a great, have you ever, Vic Henley? And I'll just go, Vic Henley.
Fucking Henley.
Vic Henley.
So I thought about you through the whole playoffs last year with the Mets. I thought about your mom down in Florida.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
His mom, his mom, because he used to tell me that there were Cubs fans that lived across the street. And his mother would motherfuck the other lady.
Sure she would.
She would yell, "You goddamn Cubs, Mary."
Janice, I thought it was
You
Janice.
son of a bitch.
So she was always 3-2, Janice. 3-2. 3-2.
That's it, Mookie.
Yes.
That's it, Mookie. Goddamn Cubs, I hate them.
Would she get a bullhorn or anything, or just
no? We were actually neighbors, and there was a fence.
Oh, very close.
And so she would go against the fence and yell at them.
Oh, wow, old school.
Yeah, she hated them.
Right up against the fence.
No,
Yeah.
I used to cry. I'm like, what's going on? I would always ask him. I'm like, all you got to do, don't worry about what's going on in the show. What's your mom doing with the Cubs fan?
What year?
Bang. Right
87, 88.
Yeah. Oh, that's a strong time.
No, I know.
86 was the strongest, as we know.
It's 86 weekend this weekend. It's all weekend long.
86 weekend?
The 30th anniversary of
That's
86.
right, starting Friday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Guess who's throwing out the first pitch Friday night?
Are you really?
Yeah. Fuck, it's going to be sick. And I didn't even know it was 86 night.
Holy shit.
The record comes out.
Oh, really?
No, the record comes out May 27th. I went, maybe we can do a throw first pitch? And they went, how about the night of the show? Okay. I mean, the night of the day of the album. Right. Sure. And then I went, hey, can I get like 8 tickets? And they went, it's sold out. Oh, it's sold out against the Dodgers. They went, no, it's 86 weekend.
Holy
They're giving World Series rings out.
Replica.
First
Really?
15,000 people. Like, what?
Holy crap, that's awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
What day is that? That's
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday night.
Yeah.
You want 8 tickets for the 86 night?
I didn't know. I'm like, can I get 40 tickets?
Yes, right. I got people coming in from Scranton.
Right. So what happens on 86 weekend? Obviously, they're going to have a whole bunch of the guys coming out.
Yeah, everybody's coming back. And
Some ceremonies.
Strawberry, Doc Gooden.
Right.
The whole, everything.
We've had those guys in here. We've had Strawberry and Gooden in here.
What'd you think of Gooden?
Let's see. Which one is the very religious one now?
Strawberry's very religious.
Was
now.
it Strawberry or was it Gooden?
religious?
Yes, he's pretty religious. He lives in St. Louis, I'm pretty sure.
Strawberry was the one who came in with his wife?
Yeah.
And she sabotaged the interview by saying God a lot, and we're sitting there like, fuck, we want to hear some Strawberry stories.
Yeah, he doesn't like telling them.
He doesn't
party. He doesn't tell party.
He was
Daryl
pretty much
stories.
telling us he's done with baseball.
Yeah, he
doesn't
didn't.
follow it, doesn't go to the ballpark. And then I think the day after our interview, he's at Shea Stadium.
Well,
See, now this is interesting because I went to, they had a little 86th reunion night.
Yeah.
And it was at one, and they would section them off in certain tables. And Strawberry, Kevin Mitchell, and Elster. Kevin
Yes,
Elster?
yes,
Kevin Elster.
Absolutely.
And Elster was ripped out of his bird, and he made those two so uncomfortable because they would ask, and the two of them, clearly Mitchell was nuts too, and he's like, well, you know, and he'd be like, let me tell you something about these two motherfuckers. He was smoking indoors. He was hammered. Him and Wally Backman. We couldn't stand them up at the end of the night.
I love it. That's
they
great.
were ripped. Kevin Elster was grabbing me. He's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, you fucking funny." Let me get a picture, and he's taking a picture, and his cigarette's a millisecond from my face.
Oh, that's wonderful.
No, it's absolutely fabulous. That is too good to be true.
Who was on the '86 team? You had
Carter, Tim Tuffle,
Gary Carter was there. Tim Tuffle,
Lenny Dykstra, the financial
Nails
fraud.
was there. Sure.
You know, you're boring the shit out of everyone outside of the tri-state area.
Fuck no, man.
Hey, that's a good team.
You got
man.
your mom
That was a
yelling.
great team.
You got your mom
team.
yelling at the Cubs fan across the fence. How's that boring? And then you're asking for
That's true.
You're asking for 8 tickets for '86 weekend,
Not knowing.
I had no clue.
That's great.
I'm scalping tickets so I can get people in my booth.
Any other game, they would give you 8 tickets in a second. What you've done for the Mets organization in the last couple of years.
I was working with Rob Bartlett. We're in Toledo, Ohio, and the gig is in the hotel. So he's on stage, and I'm going up to my room and watching the game and coming back, and then running behind the stage and whispering, "It's 3-2, 6th inning," and giving him the updates. And I'm like, "It just went through fucking Buckner's legs!" I'm screaming from the back of the stage. And he stopped the show in Toledo and went, "Hang on a second, ladies and gentlemen." He walks back and he's like, "Did you just?" Like, yeah, you just fucking heard me correctly. The Mets won the World Series.
Wow. That was the greatest ever.
And we were in Toledo, Ohio. He's from Queens. He's a huge Mets fan.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Bartlett's a big Mets fan.
Yeah, that didn't win the World Series, though, right?
There you go. This is Mookie right there.
But
they had to go
Game 7, right?
The new Range Rover Erock.
All right, that's unbelievable. That fucking play, ridiculous.
Yeah, that might have been the greatest moment in baseball history I've ever seen in my life.
What, going through the legs?
Going through the legs.
What about Kevin?
Ask Boston that.
What about Kevin Mitchell?
I mean, Boston got their World Series a couple years later, so they got over this.
Now they're fucking good.
They're fine.
Kevin Mitchell caught the ball barehanded. Do you remember that? I think he was with the Giants.
I do remember that.
I think he was with the Giants at the time, but he left field. He caught the fucker. He's running towards the corner and snatches up with his offhand and catches it.
I do remember that play.
He looked like a hood.
Yes, he was
Kevin Mitchell?
Yes.
Yeah, he looked like the ringleader. Like he was like, meet me in the back. Meet me in the back. I got a bag of goodies.
he was in Omar's crew on the
shit! Yes, he caught it with his freaking hand.
He looked like a guy that baseball was just a hobby for him. You know what I mean? He had so much other shit going on.
He was a bad.
That was his
man.
distraction.
Right. Oh, wait, I got to actually play some baseball. That's right. So you're throwing out the pitch on Friday.
Yeah.
Have you ever thrown out a pitch yet?
I have. I'm cocky. I'm throwing it right. I'm gonna be good.
Do you go all the way to the mound? You don't.
No, I go in the mound. Matter of fact, last year. You'll like this.
Yeah.
This brought out the white trash Long Island in me.
Yeah, great.
As I'm, this is, I don't know, whatever DVD I got coming out, and they got me throwing out the first pitch. Now, there was also some kid, whatever was going
wrong
on
with him?
Huh?
There was something wrong with the kid?
Yeah, there was something wrong with the kid. So it's something wrong with the kid today, and he's throwing out the pitch.
You were trying to talk around
to be nice. No, trying to be nice about it.
I don't mind people being nice, but I was just trying to figure out what he was getting at.
Sure.
We could keep with, there was something wrong with the kid.
Something wrong with the kid.
Okay.
And he goes, so the father, and they're behind the screen, behind home plate, and they go, Jimmy throwing out the pitch. Make sure you do it from the grass. I said, I'm all right. I'm fine to it. No, you don't understand. You don't realize how far it is once you get there. I said, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. So he keeps saying, you're not going to be able to do it. So I go to the mound. I throw the pitch. Do I walk to my wife? Do I walk to my kids and everyone I grow with? No. I go right to the screen like, you just saw what happened, right? You saw what happened, right? That's exactly how I said it to
Smack talking the fan. And rightfully so.
That's all I cared about.
Rightfully so. No, of course.
Wow, look how cocky you are. That's obviously before you threw
Yes,
the pitch. You're
that's
like,
before I
fuck
threw the
this.
pitch.
You got your hands up in
Yeah.
the air, peace signs, and well, devil horns. I guess we'll go. No, I think
No,
they're
they
more
were peace signs.
peace
I don't know
signs.
why I had the peace signs
More
up.
peace signs and up in the air.
Yeah, I was cocky.
And then who
right
were you
there.
pointing to before you threw the fucking pitch?
The Met dugout.
Oh, okay.
And this year I'm going to throw it in the Dodger dugout. I'm going to get a whole bunch of press. I'm going to throw it right at Utley.
Oh, nice. That would get the people talking.
What's up, Britt? And I'm going to get a whole bunch of...
Hey, man.
I'm going to get a whole bunch of publicity.
Come sit with us, brother.
Sit down, meatball. What's up, Richard? He's getting married, this dummy.
I know. He showed me the picture when I last saw you guys on the road. What's up, Richard? How are you, buddy?
He tried to send me to Mississippi a few years ago.
Wait, you know him too?
Yeah, he tried to send me to Mississippi a few years ago.
That's right.
I'm not even fucking going near
I forgot your last
Mississippi.
name already.
Aronovich.
Right, okay.
Okay, so it's security.
Very funny comic who has been with Jim Breuer for a long time.
A couple of years. Couple of years now, right?
Been a few years, huh?
3 years?
3 years.
February?
Sucks. He's starting to work a lot. It's really annoying. I have to find some other dummies to go on the road.
There's plenty of hacks.
Last time I saw him, he was stuffing cash in his back pockets, trying to help Breuer out a little bit.
Oh, let me tell you something. Me and Rich.
I don't even know if we should talk about that.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
I'm not
Venues-
telling you what venue. I see Breuer here and there. Whenever I can see Breuer, I go see Breuer. He's one of my favorites of all time.
Let me ask
That
you.
is a fact. And a friend. But last time I saw you, you have a guy, Richard, who's hilarious in his own right. He does a good 20 minutes up front, and then he helps with the merch, and then
Right.
he really helps with the merch.
That's
he's,
right.
He's shoving money in his
Got
back
him selling
pocket.
t-shirts.
Right.
You really have him selling t-shirts.
Well,
I get a
DVDs
piece-
and stuff.
You get a piece of the
I
t-shirt?
got a piece of it.
Really?
Yes, he gets
Wow.
a
I had
piece
the
of it.
option. There
All
wasn't
right.
like, do this. It was like,
All right.
He offered.
Okay.
And then I said, well, I'll give you a percentage.
All right.
And then what would happen is we'd play certain places, and like we take 15%, 20%. So
Richard is
and I said, no, they don't.
But you understand. Hold on a second. Rich is on a path. He's on a righteous path the last couple of years. So he goes out of his way to do things that are just right and not just. He's living a moral path.
Okay.
Not born again and nothing,
I
but
don't
living a
believe
moral
you.
path.
I don't believe you, but okay.
And
We'll just say trying to even out the score.
I know old Rich.
yes, I know you do.
Exactly.
He has plenty of things to even out for.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. We're trying to get to minus
Right.
almost zero.
That's right. I'm Mr. Libra. I know how this shit goes one way or
Yeah.
the other, and he's way behind. So I understand what you're saying.
I'm trying to become a Libra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get even.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway.
So the first time we did it, you know, I said, Rich, I'm really sorry, but I can't give you a big percentage because they're taking 15. Unless, unless
You don't have to say anymore.
Yeah.
They're
Don't
in New York.
blow up your spot.
we
Just
just
keep it at unless.
we'll just keep it as unless. And I have to honestly say, he's like, oh man, it makes me feel guilty. I'm like, they're taking your money.
Yeah, now I'm like, let me see the contract. Let me see the contract.
Okay.
Show me where the percentages are.
Right.
And stupid me, I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, I think this guy's ripping off Breuer. I've known Breuer a lot longer than you, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And then stupid me figured it all out.
Okay.
I'm like, there's an unless happening here.
All right.
Right.
I want in
Unless.
on this. I want in on this.
This goes in
when
that
he can't
drawer.
make it, when he can't make it, sign me up.
And sometimes it's more than the actual gig is paying.
Oh wow. No, totally.
I don't know
sign
if that
me up.
says more about the gig
Well,
or
quality of your show.
or more about you. But,
Right.
Yeah. No, it's it definitely
I
plays
never
for
believed in. I always felt corny with the merch thing, but whoo boy,
No,
that is huge.
no, I know from the
can't-
Ron White shows.
You
it's the
can't
same
feel
thing.
corny about it now
Yeah.
that you're a rock star, too.
I don't.
That's how these bands make all their monies through selling their stuff.
Let me tell you something. When I'm on the road with this album, I'm gonna be standing by the front door with the
course.
CD.
Of
Hey,
course.
picture $3,000. You want to go on the bus? You want to tour the bus? It's another
1,500.
Yeah, whatever.
You're going to have a rock bus?
Yeah.
When is all this happening?
I won't announce it till like the winter. We're gonna get together and figure out a whole.
So you're still working the whole thing out.
Yeah.
But dude, so far the songs I've heard off Songs from the Garage, Jim Breuer, holy fuck, this thing is really good, man.
Took forever.
Really fucking good. I played thrash for Vic Henley right before you.
Yeah,
got in
and
here.
you've been. I don't want to say tinkering around, but we were in Aspen in like 2003, and you played some music.
Yes,
you played some music for the HBO festival that year. So
right.
And we were at Bonnaroo.
Bonnaroo was great.
He was at the Bonnaroo that I was talking about where Petty was there.
I remember he was fooling around with this in the late 90s, too.
Yeah,
wiffle ball.
Yeah, we had a wiffle ball tournament at Bonnaroo.
Of course you did.
And we had everybody in the world joining in. It was just a freakazoid idiot train wreck.
The best, though, is Corielli.
Yes, Pete Corielli.
Who's clearly disabled.
There are multiple things wrong with Corielli. We don't have enough legal pads. We do not have enough time or Sharpies to write down all the shit that's wrong with Corielli. That's true.
He's clearly handicapped. Just the way Vic just explained it.
Yeah.
So I would sit there and I would do this whole thing on the mound where I'd go slow motion and then I'd twist my arm and
old Bugs Bunny.
Old Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
His eyes couldn't focus and he was getting pissed and he couldn't hit the ball and it was driving him nuts.
Getting really angry.
He was getting so angry.
It's the most anger you ever seen at a wiffle ball game. No one's ever mad at wiffle ball. He gets mad at wiffle. No, Corielli livid, because Brewer's whipping him with the goddamn wiffle ball and he can't goddamn hit it.
You still got a good pitch, Brewer? Nice slider.
I got a nice slider.
Nice slider.
Yeah.
It's hard to have a fastball in wiffle ball.
It's important.
Hanging curveballs and all that shit.
Yeah. Have you started watching the Mets yet?
Nah, a little bit.
I've been watching them.
A little bit.
Because my Braves are going to lose more ball games. My Braves are going to lose 125 ball games.
Where are they at right now?
They're 12 and 30.
They're in the past. That's what they
are.
They're going to.
The Mets have the record for most losses. The 62 expansion Mets are the most losses. I think 120. And I believe the Braves are going to lose 125.
Wow, they're 12 and 31.
They're fucking horrible. It's
12.
Mets are 26 and 18.
They were 9 and 27. So they're 3 and 4. In the past week.
They haven't even won 10 games in the first 40-something games.
They didn't even they had 11 home runs total, like a week or so. No, they're horrible. It's a
and that was with a
wreck.
wiffle ball.
That's a long year when you already know you're out of it.
No, it's back to the 80s.
It's May and you already know you're
exactly.
fucked.
Their magic number is pi.
So now they're going to be playing in front of nobody, too.
No Braves joke. Sorry. Sorry. I never do my act. It's sad.
I don't know how you get up for these games when it's this early in the season, Brewer. It's rough.
Dude, they're exciting.
Yeah, when you're winning,
rough.
It's easy. No, it's easy to follow because every game counts. What if they only win the division by one game and he's the one that's going to be paying attention going, it was May 24th and fucking sack fly.
I'm telling you.
I understand, and you're throwing out the first pitch. I was reminded that Gooden came in here and told some stories. As well. And he was telling his down and out stories where he was like spilling his guts, and it was the same day that David Lee Roth was in here, getting excited at Gooden's stories, like all happy, not really, not picking up on the vibe that Gooden is spilling his. There it is, like look at this, fucking David Lee Roth and Doc Gooden in the studio at the same fucking time. A horrible time. I was in prison for 10.5 months. Yeah, whatever.
Oh my God.
We could tweet out that video, but yeah. But David Lee Roth thought these were the greatest party stories ever, and Doc, like, no. Doc's like, I'm telling you how bad it could get out there.
Rehab kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you don't understand.
I ain't got nobody.
Oh my God!
He wanted a high five Doc Gooden. Doc Gooden wasn't having it. He was excited. Whatever. Okay.
Didn't I tell you a story? With Doc, I did the Mets.
Wait, Jay Moore was in studio too. Jesus,
was Jay
on the couch?
Sitting on the couch in the background.
What the
Jay
fuck?
on the couch?
That's hilarious.
Jay Moore, David Lee Roth, and Doc Gooden. Could you play a little of this for me?
That's a who's who.
Only
makes
Tampa.
perfect.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Go. And it's weird to see such an iconic figure go. You're like, oh my fucking God, that is what happens. Like when you keep going.
Oh, it was a horrible time. I mean, I was in jail prison actually for 10.5 months.
Oh my God.
It's tough to go to prison at any time in your life, but to go in at 40 for the first time, you have little kids, and daughters especially, where if something happens, there's nothing you can do.
Wow, yeah.
You only get a 15-minute phone call per day, and if you miss that time, Big Bubba ain't gonna give up his time.
Right.
You're done. That's just the way it is.
How did they treat you in jail? I mean, was it?
Look at David Lee Roth.
Was that?
He's just like bored to be
A
there.
little bit of both. When I first got there, I think it was a situation where they wanted to see.
All right, it just goes on and on. Man, we'll tweet
I was
it out.
into
seen
it.
No, exactly.
Oh, really? You want more of it?
Oh, I was listening. I was like, tell me what happens at 40.
Yeah.
The way they made it known that in here, there's no names. So
Right.
You're a number, and you're no different than the other guy. You're going to pick up the trash. You're going to do it when I tell you. You're going to shower when I tell you. You're going to wear what we tell you to wear. You're going to clean up the yard when we tell you. You're going to eat when we tell you. And you're going to eat what we tell you. So it was a whole big adjustment. But I just came in, tried to be as humble as I can, and just kept my distance from everyone. And as time went on, started to kind of, I wouldn't say fit in is the right word, but you came to kind of adapt a little bit on certain days. But certain days you thought you were going to lose your mind.
Wow.
It's because you're coming from. I mean, from jail for anybody.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
You good, Rich?
I'm good. Okay. I got it. I don't want to go to jail. I got it. Let's keep on this righteous path.
Whatever age.
Yeah.
Stay on the
fucking 40.
Stay on the
Jesus.
good path.
Yeah.
Where were you trying to send me in Mississippi? Do you remember this?
Yeah, I don't. I think it
Yeah.
was.
How did you
it
get a
doesn't
gig
matter.
in Mississippi, though?
Well, I work. I'm from New Orleans, right?
Okay, all right.
So I usually try to work there once a year.
Yeah.
And I just happened to be there, and I think someone fell out, and I knew that you were down there.
Yeah, I was down that way.
with Madigan, I think.
Yeah, totally.
And so I went, oh, I like Vic, and I said maybe I can get him a couple bucks while he's on an off night, and you're like, no way.
Well, no, right. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking Mississippi.
But weren't you like
I was in Biloxi.
You were in Biloxi.
I was already there. But
You were
yeah.
already there.
But
You were like, I'm
trying
not driving that
You
part
were
of
trying
town.
to send me to north. You were trying to send me to
Jackson,
the
maybe?
fucking yeah, exactly. Tupelo, the fucking Delta.
Oh, yeah.
No, exactly.
To me, it's all the same.
No, it's it's what do you call Louisiana without New Orleans?
Wait.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
So you just didn't want to do the gig?
Yeah, well, it was something. It was too far away. Yeah,
I see.
I was at the Gulf Coast, and he was trying to send me to Memphis, basically, which was way out of the way. So
I'm being told that Breuer has to go to the fishbowl to
Rehearse?
and
Dude, let me
shit.
tell you,
Sound check.
this shit stresses me out.
Really?
I'll tell you why.
We're just gonna fuck around.
No, not in here.
No, I will fuck around in there.
Okay.
We'll make it work.
No, not stresses me out.
What are you worried about?
I got to take voice coach lessons, because there's one of these songs, right?
You're gonna pop your fucking vocal cords.
Pop my fucking temple.
I see the vein
I had a-
already. The
I had a headache.
vein's already coming out.
I had a headache for an hour last night. Yesterday I had a fever. And I had a fever all day yesterday. So I'm doing press all day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get energy everywhere I go. I think I finally got rid of it. I don't feel it today, so I feel better.
Okay.
But I'm not a musician, right? So I can't. Yes, I know.
You finally got a really good
Now
album.
you realize.
No.
Now that we're releasing,
Yeah, now we're releasing the album.
Now that the album's out,
Yeah, this isn't the time to say I'm not a
I'm not a musician.
You're kind of all in now.
Yeah, right.
So I'm ready. We don't go out until July, so I have this whole month and I'm all right.
Yeah.
So, I've been touring since April. This is the most I've ever toured to promote this and all that jazz. So I think we rehearse a couple times. When we rehearse, it's always in a very, I can't hear myself. So I'm always just singing like this. There's no ear things and just the amps are in my face. Like, how'd that sound? I said, I can't hear anything. I like that old school red what the so yesterday we get here, and they're playing the thing, and I'm listening to myself, and I'm going, oh my god, one of these songs, it is so hard to get from the pre-chorus to the chorus. It's like Okay, we're nixing this one tomorrow. I'm coming in sick. we're going unplugged. We're going to bring down a level.
Mandolins.
A little piano.
Exactly. Mumford & Sons. We're going Mumford & Sons.
So I'm curious to see how one of them is going to sound when it's
How many songs are we doing today?
One? Perfect.
Whatever. I don't want.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I know we'll definitely do thrash.
Nice.
We definitely raising teenage girls is so easy for me.
All right, let's do that one.
Right.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing you nervous.
Are you playing?
I'm not nervous.
Okay,
I'm
good.
just.
Is he involved in this?
Oh,
It's
God,
like-
no.
You're not even cowbell, tambourine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You got to hear this story.
I got a great story.
All right. Oh no, that's never good.
Yeah.
When you stop everything.
Yeah.
This is
Rich.
be a doozy.
Rich is he kind of just started with me, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
this was early.
Yeah, this was really early in it. And I just came back from Europe, and I knew I was going to make the record because the guy who's going to be playing guitar now, Mike Ticci, plays the rhythm guitar. He came to me in Europe. Was this before Europe or after Europe?
When he took my spot in Europe is what you're talking about?
I think, but I can't remember. Was it before or after?
This was, I think... It
was before. Okay, so he's like, you play in Europe? You doing a stand-up in Europe? I went, yeah. He goes, oh, God, it'd be great. I said, let me work on it, and I'll figure this out. Now, I figured a lot of them were rock venues. I went, you know what? Why not bring a guitarist, and we could tell stories, and he could do his little thing before I go out, and blah, blah, blah. So Rich all of a sudden shows up at the next... He's totally envious that this is going down. And he's like, Mike, he can't... And he sees us do a gig together where we do like
At the Borgata.
At the Borgata. And I think we did the bingo.
You know when you're like a new actor and you look at the breakdowns, you go, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. I go, I played guitar when I was 15. So I went out, I bought an amp, I bought a guitar, I bought everything. Like I went right to, I was like, I could do this.
He shows up at the gig with an amp
And a guitar.
and a guitar. And I go, Rich, what are you doing? He's like, I can do this.
Yeah. I got the song.
The other dude's there. The other dude's there too.
No.
I didn't bring him on this one
okay,
particular.
all right,
He said,
all right.
I could do this.
I could do this.
I went, all right.
I got the song and I brought it to like a major musician. Show me how to do this. He goes, you got to tune down to D and just open and I was like, I could do that.
So he's ready. He's locked.
We rehearse unamplified. We rehearse unamplified backstage. Like there's no, when you electric guitar, you just kind of hear it. We go, it kind of sounds right. So
Yeah, because to me it's still comedy. If he screws up,
Sure.
it's fine.
You'll
We're
make
not-
something out of it.
I'll make something out of it. So we sit there and we do the bingo. I'm like, all right, you sure you're ready? Yeah, absolutely. So I finished. It's always at the end of the gig. I'm like, hey, Rich, he come on out. And he comes out, and he just, I don't know what happened.
So it was like one.
That's all he kept doing is bang, bang, bang. I went, you know what, dude, just go back. I said, go off stage. It's all right.
He couldn't even do smoke.
No,
on the
he
water.
couldn't even.
Nothing.
He couldn't even. We were doing bingo. All he had to do is. That's all he had to do.
What happened?
Apparently, I tuned down to F sharp instead of D. And
But the visual of him walking out, it was like a movie. He's walking out, pulling his amp.
Yeah.
Plugs it in. It's a full theater waiting to go. And about 5 strums, he's got a weird face. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, never mind. And he turns around, just takes his amp and walks back out.
I was so confident, too. I was so sure, like, Marvin, that new sound you're looking for?
Yeah,
Listen
exactly.
to this. I thought that was going to be my...
And you bought a guitar and an amp for
it's
the
the
special
only
gig.
time it's ever been played. It's the only time.
Yeah, he's never played again.
I haven't played it ever since.
That was it.
Oh, it's too traumatizing.
And as we were doing the record, he's like, I could play harmonica.
Now that I can do.
He can play.
Can you play harmonica?
Oh yeah. Well,
You go. He can play harmonica.
You can't play. Well, he says well. He's bragging.
No, I can.
Let's get a harmonica. Let's see what you can do.
You got a harmonica?
Let's get a harmonica. Someone around here has a harmonica.
So no one's got a harmonica. What kind of place is this?
So what do I got to rehearse? Is that?
Yeah, they're calling.
You got to do a sound check. And
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
If you need if there's a guitarist that you need to fill in, I'm available.
We're gonna break in a couple minutes anyway, but we got Kevin. You pissed off Kevin there, Vic Henley.
Who?
Me?
No, Vic did. Talking about Mississippi.
wow.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, yeah, I don't care about Mississippi. I'm from Louisiana.
Okay.
Who that?
Then shut up.
Without New Orleans?
Yes, Louisiana is Mississippi without New Orleans. That's true.
How you figure that?
Have you been to Rushton?
Okay, northern.
Okay, right. No, I rest my case.
Did you just shut him up?
I just rest my case.
He said that's all you need.
He said
okay.
okay.
He said okay.
I'm down to Lafayette. How's that?
So no, I know. Hey, Boudreaux, it's fine.
All right.
Oh, what the fuck?
I think he shut you up with one word though.
Yeah, but that's northern Louisiana. That's what they call that West Texas, East Texas.
That's to the Piney Woods. It's next to the Piney Woods of East Texas. That's absolutely. But,
In the pines.
the pines. New Orleans is the best thing in the country. I love New Orleans, but the rest of the state I could give a shit about.
All right.
No, I think Baton Rouge is better than New Orleans.
Oh, you're crazy.
Oof.
Yeah. Rich is from New Orleans.
Yeah, I can't. How do you
Baton Rouge is
figure
not
that?
better. Yeah, it's not even close to better than New Orleans.
What's in Baton Rouge?
LSU.
Tigers.
LSU,
Yeah.
nothing.
Right.
University. That's
LSU.
right.
Pete Maravich
And what's
action.
New Orleans?
Sure, fine. I like Pete Maravich. But
All right, but besides that, is there stuff
Yeah.
to do?
nothing. No,
Yeah,
go
to
to
go to
Olive
New
Garden.
Orleans.
Go to Olive. Yeah, go to New Orleans.
Yeah,
Go to Tipitina's.
take a road trip.
Take a road trip.
You know, but
All right, Kevin.
You're right. New Orleans is better, but
That was a hard one.
God, why are you folding so easily?
I'm going both ways. New Orleans is probably better.
All right.
I'm not going to take Alabama saying that Mississippi and Louisiana are compared to each other.
It's it's bad when I can make fun of you, and I'm from Alabama. That's the worst part.
If you'd be an Alabama Crimson Tide fan,
No, I'm Auburn, so fuck the Tide.
you're Auburn, so
Yeah.
you're okay.
Fuck the Tide.
But still, fuck off.
All right. Thank you,
Nice
sir.
talking to you.
All right. Hey, before we go to break, we got a couple college stories that are worth doing really fast. You know, the PC world's just out
love
of
it.
fucking control, as we all know. Right? You in on this shit
Yeah.
there,
Oh, yeah.
Richard? Richard?
Yeah, I know. That's like what my mom calls me. Like,
Can I just say Rich?
Yeah, that's what I
That's
call
what he
her.
goes by.
All right. Well,
That's
why-
my stage name.
I think Breuer said Richard.
I don't know.
Rich is
getting
here.
weird.
North Carolina schools will stop naming valedictorians because it promotes competition.
Seriously.
Oh, what really? Competition is kind of what the country's based on.
Well,
Right?
you would assume competition would be good.
That's why New York has the best food and the best comedy and the best because of competition.
Right.
Right.
Wow. They're going to do that? I can't believe that. No kidding. So there'll be no more. Who do they decide gets to make the speech then?
Let's
They're going to number them or
The
whatever.
last
They're gonna
slash
say.
first.
Yeah, they're going to number them.
Right.
Everybody gets a ribbon now.
Are grades out of there?
This is unbelievable. Where does this end?
I don't. This is ridiculous.
Apparently, working your hardest to be the best you can be and being recognized for the effort is one lesson a North Carolina school board no longer believes is worth teaching. Citing what it calls unhealthy competition among students, the Wake County School Board is the latest in the country to make valedictorians a thing of the past.
So now, who makes the? What are the nerds going to do?
The school board unanimously gave initial approval last week to a policy that would prohibit high school principals from naming valedictorians, titles reserved for the two graduating seniors. With the highest grade point averages. And what was the other one? The
Salutatorians.
Yeah, so none of that either. We have heard from many schools that the competition has become very unhealthy. It's only unhealthy for what? 5 or 6 kids know they have a
the
shot.
nerd fights. It's a nerd fight. That's
Right.
what you're, but that's good stuff. That's really, that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. It's totally stupid.
That's amazing. Yeah, why fucking work hard?
There's some Russian sitting there going, "I told you so." I mean, how is it bad? This is what capitalism is all about.
Well, exactly. How do you get the scholarship? If you're if you're the valedictorian, that's how you get into the goddamn Ivy League school for free because you're the valedictorian. That's a good resume.
It's fucking ridiculous. We've lost that fight.
That's just,
I used to fight these stories. Now I'm like, whatever. Because it's like,
yeah, you just shrug your shoulders.
Because you can't believe this is actually the thought process of some of these people.
Well, it says they made singling out two people. You can get a high GPA and not take any hard classes, this is when the nerds that I went to school with,
right,
were mad because a couple of the girls got to work in the principal's office and they got a letter grade A for taking office. And so the nerds in my class are taking physics, and so when a couple of these girls worked their way into the top 10, all the nerds were like, God damn it, I could take choral and office and get 2 A's right there easy. I'm taking physics and calculus.
Again, another good life lesson.
It's right.
Get right to the principal's office.
Anyone else hear that story differently than I did?
Yeah.
I'm thinking high school girls working in the principal's office in the late 70s. What the fuck is going on in there?
No, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, want to help with my grade?
No, there was always a couple of girls who took office. No, my friend's mom worked in the office. So, no, there was nothing going on in the office.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I wish.
And then the other one is actually even worse, believe it or not. Yes, here it is. College bans the throwing of the cap. University in the UK. Oh, it's in the UK?
It says England.
Oh, fuck England. They're just stupid over there. I thought it was one of our fucking great universities.
You mean, yeah.
University in the UK will not allow graduates. I read this as, I thought it was the University of Kentucky when I first saw this story.
London, Kentucky.
I quickly looked over the headline way too fast. Will not allow graduates to throw their caps in the air because of safety. Says they will Photoshop them into pictures later. Have you heard of one person getting injured because you threw your dumb cap up in the air?
Right. Doesn't exist. It's not possible.
Again, that's why competition's good. You can't avoid a cap.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
It's a cap.
Yes.
This isn't gunfire. It's a cap. Bunch of pussies.
I thought that was from here.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like it because we have,
I would assume
wussified ourselves. Yeah.
Sadly, I would assume it's from here with everything that's been going on.
Do you do colleges?
I used to, and then about 5 years ago, it stopped. But I did them for 20 years.
You're using vowels. That's offensive.
No, they got
everything.
they in the food court, man. I had ever horrible.
That is unbelievable. When I went to college, which was so many fucking years ago, when these guys came in, you were excited. You didn't give a fuck.
Right.
The dirtier, the better, actually.
Yeah.
It's still 90% of it is still you do whatever you want. But that other 10% is completely, it's all this stuff that you're worried about. It's all absolutely stupid. And most of the time, they don't even know you're supposed to be there. Most of the time, you just walk on stage in the food court.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, what's with this homeless guy yelling at me?
Yeah, exactly. Why? Who's that? Who's the old guy yelling at me in the corner as I'm trying to study my, I did a show once and my mic would go dead when somebody's food order came up.
Hey, how you guys?
Number 27. Right. Cheese fries. Chicken nuggets.
Pick up on pepperoni pizza.
And I would see him walk to the, I had to time my act where I would see him walk and I'd shut up, I'd stop the joke when he'd go, cheese fries, we got 22 cheese fries. And then I'm like, okay. And then, and I
couldn't figure out a better way to do that?
It's fucking brutal. No, every horrible thing that you could imagine a comedian going through is happening on the college game.
All right, let me say hi to Frank in the Bronx. He's had it with this PC shit, like a lot of us. That's why that part of the Trump thing is very refreshing. That part of it. There's other parts that aren't so refreshing when it comes to this Trump. But go ahead, Frank.
Vic, that's unbelievable. You're sitting there, you got to wait. That's what a comedian does, I guess. Under any circumstance, the show must go on. So if you have to time it in between announcements, you're a fucking true professional, brother.
Well, it's all you do is say the amount of the check in your head over and over. As you're doing your act, you're just like 1750, 1750, 1750. Just keep doing it.
That's a true professional.
It's awful.
And all I'm thinking is your agent's ripping you off. Your agent's ripping you off.
He's like,
it should be $2,000. It should be $2,000.
And then we have this shit now. We might as well not have most valuable player. We might as well not have an all-star team. We might as well just hold circle jerk because this is the world we live in.
Well, how about this one, Frank? On the way in, and I got to make sure I got all my facts right, but the
University of Kentucky.
I know. I saw the headline really fast.
UK.
I saw University in UK, and I put it all together as University of Kentucky. I'm like, what's fucking going on in Kentucky? Hey, Frank, This one's for you. So I'm on the way in. I'm listening to 1010 Wins, as you know, you're local, and they had a story about the transgender bathrooms. They kind of figured that out somewhere, but then they're saying, and please find the story, that now if you identify as a woman, you can fucking try out for the women's teams in high school in this particular school district. That's fucking that. Now we're getting stupid.
That's great.
Why is it great?
Because you talk about want to be in the principal's office. I identify as a woman. Ladies.
I like it. I think what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to figure out a way that as I finish taking a piss, the girl next to me is going to finish, shake me down. I like it.
All right. I mean, transgender men could overtake women's sports. This is now people are getting nuts.
Well, that was the Renee Richards.
Are you allowed to say that in general men have bigger muscles and are stronger?
What do you mean?
Oh, just because it's biology, that's not politically correct.
Or do you get in trouble for saying that shit?
You probably would.
Renee Richards back in the 70s, the tennis player.
Oh boy, that's when they didn't have the shit figured out. that was Frankenstein with a tennis racket.
Tennis without balls.
Billie Jean King, how you doing?
Exactly.
Do you know the story of Renee Richards?
No.
Started out as a man.
Richard Raskin was his name. He was a doctor.
And then he turned into a woman way back when they didn't have the surgeries figured out. Wow. And then he played women's tennis.
And fought it.
Balls fell out. His balls fell out after a shot.
Frank.
That's why I said tennis without balls.
Yeah.
Good old Frank.
But he had to, it was a big thing because he fought and battled and won. And they ruled it legal that even though he was a man and playing in women's tennis, it was totally fine because he had changed into a woan for real.
In the end, I don't think he had a great record, right?
No, he wasn't any good. He just fought to do it. It's not like he was beating Billie Jean King, but it was only because of the publicity that this is a story.
So now you got guys saying I'm actually identified as a woman, so now I play on the women's basketball team in high school? Something about that statement doesn't seem right. Go ahead, Frank.
I just want to drop one more. Think about the really quick who Vic Henley looks like with dark hair. Think of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's like a chick.
I don't know.
Look at closely. The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's a roast. It's a roast.
Like Henley with dark hair. I'm telling you, I swear to God.
Well, we're certainly gonna fucking do some photoshopping. We'll do a comparison and put it up online.
Let's do the time warp again.
What character? Is he saying Tim Curry? The character?
Yeah, he's saying you look like
Frankenfurter.
Yeah. Let me take a look at that.
Do you identify?
No, I don't. I don't.
All right.
And Rich Voss looks like his cock.
What?
Who's Rich Voss?
Comedian Rich Voss.
Yeah.
You know what?
We have a different Rich in here. Rich
Aronovich.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a hell of a name if you want to get famous.
Yeah. That's why I go by Rich is funny. That's why everything
You've already told me your last name 3 times. I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know.
You need a stage name.
I know. My stage name is Rich Voss.
He's going to be really upset.
Yeah.
Wow, he's not that far off.
Me?
He's not that far off.
Me and drag with dark hair.
Well, I'm looking more at the ones where there isn't makeup.
Tim Curry, yeah, young Tim Curry.
I think he got his eyes.
Fine by me.
I think you got the Tim Curry eyes.
I'll take his cash.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What about that sports story, Paul? You got it? Isn't that crazy? Is this nuts? Are we allowed to say this is crazy?
So we're the girl. This is the dude on the girls' basketball team.
Yeah. You know what? We'll get the story and we'll figure it out after the break.
But isn't there like
I heard that on the way in. I couldn't believe that one.
Isn't there a correlation between competition and then you identify with? Right? I identify with the 7th graders. So I'm going to be a high schooler playing with the 7th graders.
Well, I mean, that's the argument, but they would say, "Oh, that's just stupid.
Emotionally immature."
Oh, that's just stupid.
Yes, you are.
Right. So I should be with the kindergartners.
The bathroom thing, I don't give a fuck. You just, I give a fuck because I have but just get the bathrooms where everyone has a fucking stall.
Right.
That's what's going to end
Just
up
go
happening.
Porta-Johns. Just go Porta-Johns everywhere.
Bunch of stalls, and then I wouldn't care as much.
But I'm not comfortable peeing next to a guy anyways. You know what I mean? I go to the stall. So if you have a problem with it, just
well, at
go
least
to the
they
stall.
figured that shit out. It took forever, but they finally put up barricades. We come from a time there were no barricades.
Right.
You see
The trough.
that. Right.
We had the trough at a ball game.
Yep.
You walked out there and everybody just stood there at the goddamn trough.
And all I'm thinking to myself is, fuck you, peripheral vision.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't look.
Yeah,
Hey, look.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I gotta beat up a gay guy now.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I saw his dick. I thought it looked good. I'm upset.
I just remember, like, when I started, like, seeing other dicks, I guess you could say that at least. You're like, they get that fucking big? What the fuck?
That moment in high school when you went.
I was like, I do all right for myself. And you're like, what? What the fuck are you packing?
Showering in the 8th grade. Same thing, man.
I remember Justin Moore he was the first one to develop. We're like, what? What's going on there?
Right.
He's got this human male thing going on. We're like,
Yeah, we had a dude's name was Jerry Lewis. His real name was Jerry Lewis, and Jerry Lewis was packing heat.
Yeah.
And we called him Cannon Dick because it looked like a fucking Civil War cannon.
like a baby's arm.
Yes, exactly. We're all jealous. We're like, fuck, man.
In my high school, only the guys with the big dick showered after practice.
Yeah, that was us too. Yeah,
I went home sweaty.
I
went home sweaty.
Well, I would shower with my gym shorts on. I would.
Dude, I was
sad.
I know that's true,
no,
too.
it's totally true.
I was a late developer, so
Me too. So
I was like, fuck, I ain't fucking, no.
But I didn't want to be stinky, so I would shower with
I
my
didn't
gym
give a
shorts.
fuck. I went home sweaty. No problem. When I could. They didn't force it on you either.
Yeah, I know.
But then everyone realized you got some problem down there if you're not showering with the rest of us.
That was me. They're like, what are you doing with your gym shorts on? I'm like,
fuck you.
I don't care. So,
Brewer's ready. All right, so why don't we take a break? Thank you, Travis. We got Rich here. Rich
Aronovich.
Rich is funny. That's easiest.
Rich is funny.
What's your website?
richisfunny.com.
Richisfunny.com. Beautiful. Go there. He is very funny. I try to see Breuer a lot, and Rich opens up for Breuer, and he's hilarious in his own right. Fuck.
Thank you.
Really funny. And getting married soon.
Oh, next week.
You're getting married?
Next week.
No shit.
Yeah.
First time?
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
She's look her.
She's
beautiful.
Both my wives were beautiful. Fine. Yeah. Really. That doesn't.
Everyone does this.
It doesn't have a goddamn thing to do with it. Fine. Good for you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't give a shit.
But she's from Holland.
Okay. That's
she's
a good
European.
thing. No, foreign women, good.
Yes. But everyone
foreign women, no, I retract everything I just said.
Yes, she's from Holland, and she's
no. European women, American women don't put up with shit. European women you do something, a European woman goes, oh, that's adorable.
I love
She's Jewish from Holland. So
wow.
Nice. She lives in the attic, but she's everyone sees her and is like, they're a little too, whoa, she's really pretty.
Where'd you meet her?
She stalked me online.
No shit.
Yep. She's Kirsten's friend. And found me and said, I think you're, and I was like, that's a fake. There's no way that's a real person.
She grew up in Holland.
Yeah, grew up in Holland.
Dutch girl.
Amsterdam.
Rotterdam.
Hotham, which is like an hour.
No,
outside.
everything's
an hour.
Is her English good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
I love your attitude, the been there, done that attitude.
Yeah.
Vic Henley. Yeah, good for you.
But she's a Victoria's Secret.
Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. It's very, it's the first time I've ever been in something like this, and it's crazy.
Tom Rhodes married a Dutch girl, I think.
Yeah? Did he marry her?
I think so. Yeah.
I met her. I don't think she's I think she's not that. I don't want to say, Dutch? I think she's like Indian.
Yeah, she is Indian, but she's from Holland.
Oh, you can do that?
Yes, they have foreign people. Yes, there are. Yeah,
that's allowed.
There are immigrants in Holland. Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
Yeah. I met her. She was very nice. Yeah, and they seem very happy.
Well,
it seemed. That's what you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. All right.
There's Breuer.
Yeah, I know Opie and Jimmy, a little quick video of Breuer sound checking. That's kind of, wait, let me hear this.
Don't get arrested, pregnant, addicted, please, anything at all. First base, second base, I don't care what base, you give me a call.
Jesus.
Can I tell you?
I like it.
That's awesome.
I've heard it, and I'm not like a metal fan, but it's really, really good.
No, the first track he played for me earlier before.
I've heard a bunch of tracks off this already.
Yeah.
The
I
Breuer
don't want to
is
say
doing
surprisingly good, but it's like you're like, this is, because you think comic doing this kind of stuff, and you think like it's going to be like, oh, Weird Al Yankovic.
No, it's not.
This is like, you're like, I actually can get some of these songs stuck in my head.
As we say in the South, he ain't fucking around.
No, he ain't. He's not.
And don't make fun of Weird Al Yankovic, our new friend.
Is he really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm just.
He was in here for finally, and we hit it off, to say the least.
Okay.
But over the years, that was the go-to, like you just said. Right. And some things got back to him, and boy, we had to work some things out. We worked it out, though. It turns out Weird Al is he's all right, man.
He's a fine guy.
He's all right. But
He's a fine guy.
We certainly had to work a few things out.
Shit, man, I remember when he was
Nothing
popular.
worse than we heard what you said about him.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all over YouTube.
My friend chased him around in a bar in like 87. And just when he showed up, my friend just decided to harass the living shit out of him and make him leave the bar. And so my buddy's like, "Hey, everybody, it's Weird Al! Hey, look, Weird Al's going to pee! I saw Weird Al's dick!" He's just chasing him around the whole fucking bar screaming, "I saw Weird Al's dick!"
He's developed! He's developed!
And then fucking Weird Al just finally left the bar. We just yelled at him so
we just tapped in on
We just tapped on
your sound check a little bit.
Which one? The thrash?
The teenage. I think
Teenage girls sound all right.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
No, you don't understand.
I liked it.
We were supposed to break, but
okay. It's the first time I heard myself ever.
Oh, really?
Now?
So
they got it set up nice?
Yes, no, you don't understand. We've been rehearsing, but like I said, we're in a School of Rock studio with amps, and all I hear is so I'm singing like I'm like, I can't hear it. Like, how do bands do this? And now I heard this, like, oh my God, I can hear myself.
It sounded good.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
I can't wait to go on tour, man.
When you set up in the fishbowl, they do that right.
Chris is awesome sound guy.
All right, why don't we take a break so we go to the fishbowl and get a couple songs from Breuer? Couple?
Yeah, we could do a couple.
Your brain just went, more is less.
Two.
I want you to play. Could you play?
I heard 4.
4? Hell no.
I heard 4. No, I'm not even just. That's what I heard.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Breuer does what Breuer does, man.
We rehearsed.
If you want to do 1, I don't care.
4. I think 2 is enough for you. You know, it's a rockin' one. I think our crowd is gonna like, or I say ours, like it's part of your crowd, which I am.
Right.
Is old school is my favorite, man.
Old school's a
if
great
you want to
song.
play it, you heard it, right?
Yes,
it's a monster. I love that thing.
Do you want to play one off?
Yeah,
let's play one off the CD.
Yeah, play old school.
What?
I'm not sure if we loaded anything in.
We might have it. Do you have some of these online?
No, it's like on Pandora.
We got to
some Pandora.
We
premieres.
got to the point we can't just quickly play a CD here anymore.
That's crazy.
What about it's on YouTube, right? Isn't one of your videos or a couple of videos on YouTube?
Not old school's going to come out in 2 weeks.
Right.
I have the video, but
there you get the audio's there.
Oh yeah,
but you don't want to do that. I'll shut up.
Wait, the video's online already?
No, it's not. It doesn't get released for like another week or 2.
Oh, isn't that weird? We can't just pop a CD in like
it's
the old
so
days?
Weird. Yeah, that's bizarre. I got a CD and they're looking at me like I'm nuts.
Yeah. Eric is
Eric gonna put old school into the system right now so we can play it.
All right, so it'll take it just a second.
Yeah, a few minutes.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's wait around for a couple minutes. What else we fucking doing?
Yeah.
The band's ready to go though, Breuer?
Yeah, they sound good. This is great.
It's called Songs from the Garage. Breuer made a really good fucking music CD.
I didn't have a choice. I knew people were going to have their arms folded and their eyes rolling. You've been fucking Breuer, a little fag record.
I don't know. I think...
No. I'm excited, but I know that was going to be the initial...
It's not like you went Kenny Loggins.
Now that would have been. Can you imagine?
Oh, shit.
Dude. Can you imagine I came in here? Oh,
Robin and I walked alone.
this one's about a cardinal that showed up after my father passed away. And I was meditating and praying if I can tap into my father's soul because I missed him so much. So this is, one day I was in my living room and I was just praying. I went, I miss you, Dad. Is there another deeper part of our soul in this universe? And all of a sudden I heard this tapping on the window and it was a little red bird. And it was just like my dad saying, "Hi, I'm okay." So the song's...
Daddy died in my arms.
So this is called, Hey Man, Everything's Okay.
Hey man, everything's okay.
Now, this is song number 2.
I'm a shaman.
This song, back to the bird song. The bird every day for the next 2 years would tap on every window, and I knew it was part of my father's soul. And then one day I missed him so much, and I went to a field and I would cry every day. And this one day I just meditate again, and something deep inside me went, "I'm leaving now." I went, "Don't leave." He said, "No, I have to leave." And I sobbed really hard. And I went home and the bird was gone. So this is called Fucking Bird Is Gone. This is track number 2.
Come back, little cardinal. Bling, bling. Come back.
Soft rock faggot.
Come back.
All right, listen, we got
Go ahead.
We got the
got it
song.
loaded.
We really do have to take a break.
Yes, we should.
All right, so Jim Breuer's here with his band. The CD's called Songs from the Garage.
We'll be back with more Opie Radio. Opie Radio is back.
Here we go. We are back. Yes, we are in the Fishbowl.
Yeah.
Is that sounding good on the air? It's a little echoey, but we're good. All right, we got Vic Henley to my right.
Rich Aronovich.
We got Rich to my left, who goes on the road with our pal Jim Breuer. And we're in the Fishbowl because he's going to play some music from his new CD.
What were we just talking about, though?
A lot of stuff.
How this whole thing started.
Yeah,
That you were doing an AC night.
You were doing an Ozzy impression. You were doing.
Well, let me tell you how this all started.
Yes, Ozzy.
This fucking started when Mike Tissue was playing the guitar over there.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Some guy in my town, right, who we have this huge, he's like a big PC Richard guy. Huge PC Richard.
Yeah.
Great Long Island guy, lives in my town.
Yeah.
He calls up, he's like, "Rumor has it you can sing AC/DC. I went, I can imitate him for a while. He goes, "Well, we're going to do an AC/DC night." Well, all right. So I go to rehearse.
And then he called me and said, "You got to teach us how to play all these songs." Because he doesn't know how to play them. That's the only reason I was in the band, was to teach them how to play.
And he was sit there. He's like, no, you got to play this. So Mike is teaching all of them how to do their positions, and then we booked a night in this little bar in Chester, New Jersey called Bernie's. And I said, "Listen, we're not inviting people. We're just a couple friends." This place sits maybe 70, about 350 people in there. You couldn't breathe.
The word got out, huh?
But this was the funniest. We were looking for places to rehearse. I don't know why we couldn't rehearse at Anthony's.
Because his wife had to go to sleep early, and we could only start at like 9 at night.
Okay, so Mike is like, I don't even know how to explain it. Mike also will watch your dogs. He'll watch your house. He teaches your kids. He's reliable. Right. Mike teaches my daughter drums, and I'll come home and he's playing Nerf basketball. He's crazy competitive. We play wiffle ball. He's a dick. He releases the ball at 2 inches off the ground, and it comes up, and it's so annoying.
Right.
It's another whole story. But one of the houses we rehearse, he goes, "Hey, listen, I watched this dog at this house, and I know they're gone. We could go to this house that's abandoned." So we
Your dog sitting.
Dude, we went
turned it into a rehearsal space.
You took over some guy's house
We
to
went
practice AC/DC?
Yes, and and it was the middle of winter, and we're in the basement of someone's house, and it was like 30 below zero, and we got our jackets with your breath coming out, and we're fucking rehearsing. We're going, we're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, no
we're gonna
kidding.
get arrested if we get caught.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
like 3 nights because we had our big gig, and we were like, we got to be really good.
Big gig at Chester's. At Bernie's.
At Bernie's. We gotta make sure we kill it at Bernie's.
How did the gig go?
It was good.
And then
Jim got really sick.
I was so sick. I had a huge fever.
Right.
Like 2 nights before, I just my throat, everything. So I'm sitting there trying to do AC/DC song, and I think the funniest was Mike. Mike sings, so he does Zeppelin stuff before us, and he's got a nice voice. And the ladies are all listening. I go up second song, and there's what I like the other band better.
You hear a recording and someone goes, "They should bring the first band."
Yeah, they should bring the first band back.
Oh, wow. Wow. Ouch.
It was pretty funny, man. So it was good.
So then from there, you guys decided to, start taking this a little more seriously.
Well, I would talk to Mike, and he was into the same music I was, and I said, I've been working on this project forever. Mm-hmm. Do you know musicians? And that was Joe. And then from there, we had this other guy. And then all of a sudden, I got booked in Europe, in freaking Germany.
And then we opened for Metallica.
And we
had 2 songs.
Seriously.
No shit. I swear to God. Somehow we scammed our way onto a Metallica.
I was going to say, how the fuck do you pull that off?
There was no beginning to the songs. There was no end.
Nope.
It's like a chorus.
It's like an hour show with 2 songs.
Yeah.
So how'd you fill the time?
A lot of solos.
I was going to say.
A lot
of
of talking in between the 2 songs.
It was stand
There
up.
was a cardinal.
It was stand up.
It was a cardinal tapping on a window.
Yeah. And my father.
It was stand up mixed with the songs.
Sure.
So that's what it was. But when we were at the Metallica festival, the first day there was thousands of people in our section, and they were really into it, and they kept coming. No one left. They kept getting bigger and bigger. The next day, the crowd was bigger, and then they were anticipating the things they saw the day before, and I would see like sections starting to hop, waiting for the certain hooks of the songs, and I went, "Oh my god! If we gotta make a record. Just if they're going this crazy, just after yesterday, this is
That's awesome.
yeah."
So it leads us to today.
All right, yes,
We Breuer finally did it. I know Jim has been working on this project for it could be almost 20 years.
and you've been very patient through it all.
Yeah, I've been almost 20 years.
I've seen various incarnations.
That's what
of
I
this,
mean.
too.
I remember back in, 99, you were doing a little music mixed in with the comedy as well.
Yes.
But I truly believe that Breuer finally fucking figured it out. This album, Songs from the Garage, is really, really good, really fucking catchy. The music is right on. You got some fine musicians with you.
Bunch of animals.
Bunch of animals.
Bunch of animals.
You guys want to play a couple songs for us, right?
Yeah.
Which one you want to do?
We're gonna do "Raising Teenage Girls."
Awesome.
Because it's really easy for me.
to
raise teenage girls or to sing it?
This song's really easy for me right now.
It's Jim Breuer, Songs from the Garage.
Which I have a whole new... Sorry, go ahead. I have a whole new respect for musicians, especially any of them have to sing before 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Holy crap. All right.
Before 9 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how they do it.
We will.
All right, here we go. Whenever you're ready.
What's it all about? Tell me what you gonna wear. No miniskirts or cleavage, cover that rump or you ain't going nowhere. I need names, numbers, wanna know who's all part of your crew. for fools, cause then you do what you know. Everybody's saying that you're gonna be fine, but they're not living in a house like mine. So come a little bit closer now. Welcome to my family. Can't you see they got me running all over town? But come on, there ain't nothing in the world like raising teenage girls. Don't get arrested, pregnant, addicted, please do anything at all. First base, second base, I don't care what base, you give me a call. If you only knew what Daddy used to do, oh, I had a nice run. But look at me now, all girls somehow. I ain't got time for fun. Everybody's saying that you're gonna be fine, but they're not dealing with kids like mine. So come a little bit closer now. Welcome to my family. Can't you see they got me running all over town? But come on, there ain't nothing in this world like raising teenage girls. Whoa, you're on your what? Yeah, no, whoa, I can't help you like that. Knock, knock, boy at the door, I'm gonna knock him to the floor. So sorry, you can't come in. She doesn't live here anymore. I don't like your clothes, your face, or hair. What's going on up there? I know your parents where you live, and guess what? I don't trust you, kid. Everybody's saying that you're gonna be fine, but they're not dealing with these kids like mine. Come a little bit closer now. Welcome to my family. Can't you see they got me running all over town? But come on, there ain't nothing in this world like raising teenage girls. You know they're driving me crazy now. Welcome to my family. Can't you see they got me running all over town? But come on, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love my teenage girls.
Wow. Breuer's not playing, man.
Extra
Songs from the
good.
garage. That's raising teenage girls. That's
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That is awesome.
It's my life.
The band is tight too.
They're animals.
They're tight.
Well, you don't understand. This is the first time I can actually hear. This is the first time I'm excited. I'm like, wow, yeah, now I can hear things. Like I said, we've been rehearsing in a studio, and all I ever hear is. I go, was this all right?
You were almost frontman, and you were very close to frontman.
And I'm trying to outdo the band on the speakers, so every time I leave rehearsal, I'm like, I think it sounded good. So I'm not really sure.
You leave like Batman.
I am Batman. And my wife would go, how's practice? I went, I think it was good. I know there was, I can hear the guitar. And then
this ringing in your ears.
And then I'll listen, to it because I record everything. And then when I listen to it, this is what you hear. Like, we're going to suck. This is going to be a nightmare.
It was actually not. It was not even close.
Girls.
No, that was all right.
Yeah, that was really good.
And we're playing, our first shows we're doing live is Brooklyn.
Cool. When is that?
August. All right, we got the last. Oh, sorry, July.
Only a month off.
We keep calendars as good as we rehearse.
I'm a great promoter.
August.
We're playing. I don't know.
In the summer sometime.
The Knitting Factory in Brooklyn.
No
and
kidding.
We're doing Monday nights. The last 2 Monday nights in July, and then August. Right before we do this festival, we're doing a Chicago Open Air Festival. It's like Slipknot and
Jesus
and all these other men. And then we're doing one with Alice in Chains.
Right.
And what's the Houston one? Another big one.
Houston Open Air.
Houston Open Air, which is another one. All these. And then,
how do you feel about the Alice in Chains, really, without the singer? I mean,
I got to say, they're
not bad.
They sound
starting to grow on me.
All right.
Me too.
I hadn't heard it yet. I just knew they were doing it.
Lane Staley had such a special voice, but
but
I mean, Jerry Cantrell is no fucking joke.
Oh, is that who it is? I didn't know that's who it was.
Oh no, Cantrell's still in the band.
Oh yeah. But they got a new singer. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's harmonizing with the new guy, and
the new guy sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, all right. I'm just saying. I hadn't heard
exactly.
it yet.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Lane Staley, but
who wasn't?
I'm in.
So am I.
I'm all right with them.
Cool.
And they're a great They're a great band. They're funny. The drummer's really funny, Sean.
The drummer's always funny. I'm sure your drummer's hilarious.
He is.
Is he funny? Is your drummer funny in that sound booth over there?
Trapped in the octagon.
Frickin' Bubble Boy over here.
Is this a game show?
It really is. Yeah, exactly.
You can start blowing dollars from the floor.
We're going to torment him because he's the only smoker. So we might have. I might just purposely do 2.5-hour sets.
So he's jonesing.
Kill them all.
God, he's playing a little fast back there.
I was going to say he's going to get real aggressive about hour 2. It's going to speed up real fast.
No, slow down, teenage girl.
When I walked in here and saw him in the glass booth, I'm like, all right, Brewer's not fucking around.
No, they're all.
Look, he's got his drummer set up perfectly.
Yeah.
No, these guys are not. None of them are.
And then I liked how you sipped the water while the gutar solo was going on. I was checking out everything. You're working on your what do I do when the guitar solo's
That's what he saw others singing. Besides mime a guitar, that's all you can do.
Water,
Air versus real. Yeah.
I saw.
Hang bang.
Well, I got to say this environment is weird because we're not on a stage, we're not live people,
and it's just a bunch of dudes,
and it's friends staring at me.
Right, I know it's the worst.
And I'm standing still. When I'm on stage, I'm going to be prowling the whole stage.
Sure,
so
you're going to be moving around.
It's weird, me just holding a mic. Just holding a mic, moving my leg. It's just so. Yeah, I can't wait to get out there and start going nuts.
But I watch Vic and Vic's face is like they really are.
No,
good.
I was enjoying the guitar work. I was both they're both of those guys. Yeah, because he started over here with a little bit, and then he came in with it. And I'm like, fuck, they're both good.
Yeah.
Like wow, he got 2 good ones.
We could do
they got confidence.
No,
we get
they know what they're
confidence.
doing.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we could do a faster one. We could do thrash.
I like thrash.
And then I'll do No, we already heard old school. We heard old school.
But maybe what I was thinking is you go off track a little bit and do your AC/DC. I want to hear. I want to hear how they sounded at Bernie's. You know what?
Yeah, there you go.
This is Bernie's.
We can mess around doing something like that. You know what we can do?
I want to definitely get another one off the CD so we sell this properly for you.
Okay.
And then maybe we fool around a little bit.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's fool around, play around.
Okay.
We can play around. Can I please do a song?
You sure can, Ozzy.
I think we got a great idea to do later. Yeah. And we'll just play around with it.
Dude, let me tell you something. Our fucking album should be done real soon, huh? I heard fucking thrash. Loved it, Breuer, huh?
Have the guys from Metallica heard it? James?
James has heard thrash.
What is he?
And so has Lars.
What do they say?
They seem to like it.
Lars likes everything, though, doesn't he? I mean,
that's not true.
Lars he's just an affable, kind fellow.
Lars is a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, I know. No, Lars kidnapped Larry the Cable Guy like 15 years ago and had him all over the Bay. Whitney walked off stage somewhere and Lars was sitting there and then he went, "You're fucking Lars," and he went, "You're Larry the Cable Guy."
Dude, let's go to the house and hang out, huh?
That's what happened, right? And Whitney was with him for like 7 hours.
That's what happened. That was one of the first times with me and of all things, it was like hanging out with everyone I grew up with. We watched concerts. I'll never forget this. We go in Lars's basement, and he had this little tiny movie screen.
Yeah.
And he had this Judas Priest 82 concert from wherever, but he also had, this is the moment I loved more than anything, he had Black Sabbath, right? A really obscure concert footage. He's on the screen. So we're sitting in his basement. Back then I'm partying, he's partying, and he gets up and he walks to the screen and he's staring at the drummer and he's looking at me going, "Huh? Are you fucking kidding me, huh? Do you fucking see this, huh, Breuer? Huh?
shit, Breuer. Fuck, watch you. I need to rewind it. Are you fucking kidding me, huh?
And I gotta say it that was me. I would do the same shit with my friends. Like, oh, you can look at this. Listen to Halford.
Right.
Listen to it. It was
that's awesome.
Simple shit, but that made me love him more because he's really
down to earth.
No, he
he's
loves
down to earth
him,
and just a great
Yeah, just a real
guy,
dude.
musician, having a ball. Are you fucking kidding me, huh?
And he's a big comedy fan. He loves comedy.
He loves comedy.
He loves comedy. It was very common on Sunday nights if you do the Punchline or any of the San Francisco gigs. You'd walk off stage and fucking Lars go, "Hey, dude!"
Oh wow, that's awesome.
He went every week. He was a regular.
Cool.
Yeah, he was a really good guy.
All right,
And
let's get another song out of these guys. They're sitting down now on you.
What are you doing? Come on, this is rock and roll.
This isn't Europe, Teachy.
Another song from Songs from the Garage, Jim Breuer. What do you
Thrash.
want to
We'll do thrash.
All right, let's do it.
When nobody's home, I can't wait to be alone. Crash, crash, crash. My wife gave
That's awesome. How does that feel?
I feel like I had to shit.
Took a lot out of you.
That's a lot of stomach exercises right there.
That's a lot.
Wow.
That's
He
a
was
lot of
bringing it.
energy in
He
this.
was bringing it.
Fuck, man, that was awesome. That's Jim Breuer, Songs from the Garage, the first single that's been out there for a little bit. Thrash.
It's a good video.
The
I like
band
that
is fucking tight.
Thanks,
The
yo.
energy coming from you guys is ridiculous.
They don't even sweat. It's annoying. My ass is wet. I need a shower. I got to shit after I hit certain notes. These guys are playing like it's nothing. Like they got nothing going on. It's awesome.
You look like a rock star up there. You're all right.
I can't wait.
I think this is going to work for you.
I think so.
I think it's going to work.
I think so.
The songs are so catchy.
Now I can see you prowling the stage.
Oh, God.
Imagine if this was 1988.
If this was 88, I'd be a millionaire.
You would be a millionaire.
And I'd be retired in 1990.
Divorced.
Yeah. I would have kids, but like 9 different countries.
You'd be with a shitty hairdresser at this point.
Right. Exactly. From Massapequa.
Yeah. Kelly Osbourne is tweeting out her phone number. Did you see that over the weekend?
What are you talking about?
She's tweeting out the chick's phone number.
What chick?
Oh, the girl that Ozzy went out with, supposedly?
Yeah, I was referencing the hairdresser and the Ozzy
Oh, I didn't. What is going?
Tell me, what have they been saying all over the news? What's going on about me?
thing. Oh, that you've been having an affair with your hairdresser, Ozzy.
That's absolutely not fucking true. It's madness. I've been fucking the maid.
Not the hairdresser at all.
Not the fucking hairdresser. Why would I do a hairdresser? I like the maid when she bends over. It's a vacuum. It gets me excited.
I got to find the tweets because Kelly's been.
So he really did.
Oh, yeah. He's not with her anymore. But Kelly's been tweeting out her phone number.
Oh.
And then someone's like, dude, I mean, Ozzy had something to do with this as well. And then she said, she claimed elderly abuse. She's like, my dad's almost 70.
Oh, she's claiming, like, taking advantage of the old dude thing.
I got to find these tweets now.
Well, I could tell you when my dad was getting older, he would have stuck his donkey in anything if he had the chance.
So there might be something to it.
My granddaddy got scolded at the old folks' home for grab assing on the nurses.
And let me tell you something. The old people's homes is a disaster.
Yes, it's a cornucopia of gonorrhea.
My dad.
Yeah, but at that age, who gives a fuck?
There's a lot.
You already have half your body's itching by then anyway.
Yeah, they always got some kind of open sore on their.
Some sort of.
All right, here it is. Kelly Osbourne, and this is definitely real. Anyone looking for cheap, chunky lowlights, a blowout, and a blowjob, call, and then it's her actual phone number. So then someone called her out on it. I got to find that tweet, and she basically said, my dad's almost 70. It's like elderly abuse or something like that.
Yeah, and she's pissed because I broke her family up.
Yeah, of course.
And even though Ozzy had something to do with it,
right?
He's Ozzy.
I know. And it's
Well said.
Fucking Ozzy.
It's Ozzy.
I mean, come on.
He's a victim.
That's what she's trying to say.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
he's a
find.
victim.
Let me see. Keep talking anyway.
Well,
I'll be right there.
Sharon's.
I'm looking for this shit.
Sharon's been around a long time. She's
right.
Yeah.
She was next to him through the dark and the good and the bad.
No, there's no telling what she's seen.
That's true too.
There's no telling.
And
Good God.
I still think she's
Okay.
attractive. I like.
All right. So Kelly did that tweet that I just read, and then this lady Jody just writes, "Why would it only be one person's fault? It takes two to tango. Both guilty. She knew he was married.
True."
And then Kelly wrote back, tweeted that, and said, "My father's almost 70. Ever heard of elder abuse?"
First of all, you got to be like 90 before you get into elder abuse.
He's still doing it.
70s.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Black Sabbath
He's
is
not
going on
even
tour
70
again.
because he's almost 70.
He's what,
69, 68,
somewhere around there?
You know that.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brian Johnson is going to be 68. Wow. So, I mean, Ozzy's 70. I understand Kelly's emotions.
Yeah, of course.
I feel bad.
It broke up the family.
Broke the family up, and now she's got to deal with it. And because when you're in the public eye too, people are like, I heard your father's banging the haircut. She do your hair too? Those are the little things you don't realize that the family has to go through. Want a haircut? like Batista, right? People, you don't realize, like his nephew's in school, and there's a guy across the way looking at him, just punching himself in the face. Hey, what am I? Your uncle. His glasses go flying. So I can
just some of the shit you got to deal with.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that time when you guys were at Bernie's in Chester, New Jersey.
Yes.
You want to fool around with a little ACDC
You said
or
a little
something?
Brian Johnson. Can you do a little Brian Johnson?
Well, I couldn't do. I can maybe do one song.
He is Scottish.
I don't know if we could do a full. No, he's English.
He's from the north of England. Sounds Scottish.
He's Newcastle, but yes, which is on the border.
So he's a Geordie.
He's a Geordie.
What the hell's a
Dude,
Geordie?
he tells great stories.
If you're from Newcastle, you're a Geordie. Geordy.
Okay.
It's an accent. It's you can't understand a goddamn thing any of them are saying.
It's also like our Alabama.
Yeah, exactly. If you're from the north of England, it's the same as being from the south.
They look at him the same way.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you knew this, Vic, but Sting is a Geordie.
I didn't know that.
Sting?
Yes. And
wow.
when I asked Brian, I said, Brian, what?
Oh, no, here we go.
I go, Brian, what do you...
He goes, yes, me and Sting would do, we grew up together.
I went, why does he talk like that? And he goes,
well, there was two things you do in Newcastle. You got to work on the docks there, on the steel mills, and it was pretty blue collar and you can't get out, you see. However... You have to. What Sting did is he learned to speak proper, so he could move along in life. He goes, yeah, but when you get him pissed, he comes right back out. You see.
Oh, that's great. So when he gets drunk, the hillbilly accent comes back out again.
So he's not fooling Brian Johnson,
right?
That's great.
He's not fooling him.
It was really cool.
That's hilarious. What do you guys want? You can do whatever.
See, now Mike wasn't there. What AC/DC song?
Other people's songs. I know your songs, but that's pretty much the only songs I know.
He knows Priest, but
all I do is listen to Jim Breuer and rock.
There you go.
Whatever you guys want to do. You're set up. You might as well do.
Why don't you do the auditions?
What?
Why don't you audition some other singers over for AC/DC?
Oh, good idea,
That's
Mike.
Great.
Yeah? We'll just play Highway to Hell, and you can show us what the auditions
this guy's
sound like.
smart.
Yeah, this is there's a reason you were in Europe.
Yo, this guy over
you're
here.
smart.
Yo,
Drinks around the house, TG.
no.
He's a teacher.
You insulted him a little bit.
Hotels.
All right, give me a. Who do we do? Tell me.
Here comes the AC/DC auditions.
This is before they got Axl Rose. Let's see who we got here. Hold on, I'm trying to think of someone. What? Oh, classmate of Scorpions. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Do Ozzy. I want to do Ozzy. I don't know the fucking words of the song. Take it easy. I'm getting crazy. I'm on the highway to yes, and we're gonna get crazy. I'm on the way to the promise. Where's that haircut? I'm killing this bit. Oh, yeah, ready? Just do that. Just do. Da-da-da. Okay, ready? Wait, do you know Back in Black? Back. Yeah! Ooh! Back in Black! Hit the sack! Ooh, yeah! Well, I'm no tail! Yeah! Back in Rick! I'm not sweet! Yeah! Cause I'm back! Yeah, you're back! Back in black! Shoot a thrill! Ready to kill! Yeah! I went ahead to your teal! Cause I'm, oi! Hey. Yeah, dude, just do that. I get lost in the whole fucking band. Who did we do that day?
Did you do Bob Dylan?
Yeah. Dylan's birthday. I think
it's Dylan's birthday.
It's Dylan's birthday?
It's Dylan's 75.
I think he's 75
Oh, wow.
today.
Back in black. I hear the sing. You know I'm glad to be back. Cause let loose from the news. But I'm back. Hey. Hey, hey. I'm hey. Back in black. How about that?
You got a request for Danzig.
Danzig?
Request for Danzig.
Mother! Wait, wait a minute. You did. Wait, I need to hear Erock. Erock did him really good the other day.
It was dirty black and black.
More.
Anyway, I need to hear that again.
Perfect. One more time.
Dirty,
Fuck this.
dirty black and black. Dirty black and black. I hit the sack.
Can I tell you a story? Hold on a second. You could keep playing that underneath. So I did this. I did these auditions, right? And one of them was Danzig. Yeah. And the only reason I did is because Erock goes back in black. He does Danzig, right? So I do Danzig, and if you go on Facebook, the two biggest, I did about 8 guys. I did Hetfield, Vince Neil, back in black. I hit the sound. And I did like 8 different guys who were just riffing, and the 2 biggest ones was Hetfield and Danzig, and they both had 500,000 views.
Jesus.
Right? But I've met Danzig, and I'm a fan of Danzig, right? But I also know he's a little intimidating. He's very intimidating. To the point where I got to host the 30-year anniversary for Metallica. And he was there.
Right.
And he's backstage, you know, and he's got these muscles, he's got this badass attitude. And I'm talking to him, and I go, so you moved to LA? He goes, yeah, man, I had to come out here, man. Too many fights. Got sick of getting in fights. I go, this guy's 50 years old. He's still beating the shit out of people. Like, I don't want anything to do with this guy. He scares the shit out of me. I swear to God. Right? So, Journey back in black. So, I'm on the road.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I get a text from Brian Slagle, who is the CEO and owner of Metal Blade Records. And he says, Danzig reached out to me, and he is fucking pissed. So, dude, I
really?
Oh, I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. I shit myself because I know.
Then he gets in fights.
I know he gets in fights.
Yeah. He's not worried about getting in a fight.
Yeah. So I've got this vision. He's not going to call me. He's just going to show up, sure, and beat the shit out of me with my kids and my wife there. It's like one of these great, awesome shows. And so I went, okay. He knows it was a joke, right? He goes, dude, he's not hearing it. He is livid. He's coming in my office tomorrow.
What?
And I went, Brian. His name's Brian. I went, Brian, he does realize I'm putting him up there with Hetfield and all these great singers, like as a legend. I look at him as a legend. He went, he don't want to fucking hear it. You don't understand Danzig. When he's set his mind on something, it's over. So I go, okay, give me his number and I'll call him. He goes, oh, I'll give you his number, but I'm telling you right now, here's how the conversation's going to go. Fuck you, I'll see you in person.
Jesus.
So now I'm fucked up. I'm in my hotel room. I can't count. This is not something. It's like a mafia thing. It's like a Hell's Angel thing. I'm not going to be able to get out of this. I'm going to have to confront him. Now, one of the guys that's surrounding our band is an MMA fighter. So, jiu-jitsu. So I'm like, all right, first of all, I'm bringing him on tour. And I just need to know 2 moves. Like how to get him down. And then
You're at 2 moves. You want him to train you real quick?
Yes. I want him to train
For
me.
your fight with Danzig.
For a fight with Danzig.
Breuer versus Danzig. Live and coming to the Coliseum. Sunday. In this corner, he was once known as the Goat Boy. Also in the movie Half-Baked, he's Jim Breuer. And in this corner, Mother.
So,
what moves did he teach you? Quickly.
Well, all of a sudden, I get a call from Rob Caggiano, who produced this, and then he's like, pick up the phone immediately. I got some news about Danzig. I go, oh my God. So I pick up the phone, and all of a sudden, he goes, Breuer, we're fucking with you. You got punked.
On back, but that's alright. It's just a joke. What a look. I tell ya, they gotta smoke when I Danzig gonna come my way. When it comes, I'll be ready to play, cause I took some jiu-jitsu.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Isn't that sick?
That's great.
Thank you, guys.
I'll tell you what.
Save from the fucking auditions Jim tried earlier.
You try shit. You know.
That's a true story, man.
That's a great story.
Oh, I was shitting myself.
How long did they have you going for? Like a week or 2?
No, it was a couple hours.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because I was really distraught.
That's a long couple hours.
Training jiu-jitsu moves. Because Danzig was going to show up.
He's rolling around.
So Ronda Rousey.
He's rolling around in his living room trying to figure out a couple quick moves.
YouTubing karate.
I don't need that press. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you do. Yes, you actually do need that press.
Oh, God.
Breuer and Danzig fucking threw down. That's good press.
Breuer's lazy eyes are now black eyes.
Oh, God.
We done here? I mean,
yeah, we're done. We're good.
All right. You guys good?
Yeah.
I would sit here and just listen to you guys play all day. Trust me.
This is fun.
Songs from the Garage, Jim Breuer. Yeah, right on. It's going to be out next week, I think, right?
It'll be out this
Couple
Friday.
days.
This Friday.
Friday.
You can download. You can listen to free on Pandora right now. Pandora premieres. Right. And then, like I said, you want to see the live shows. I'm going to mix stand-up, this, and all that jazz. And I want to have comics on. So
I need work.
So if you want
now apparently I do too. I just lost work.
I'm funnier than he is.
But seriously, I'm going to have. I'm probably going to have comedians.
Sure. Nice.
You know, we're going to look at other musicians. So
it's a little festival.
It's the Knitting Factory. The last 2 Mondays in July, and then the first Monday in August. So they're going to be fun gigs. If there's comics or bands out there want to inquire, let me know. And yeah, all right. Festivals and all that jazz. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be awesome. I
hope.
Thank you to the band.
Yeah, Mike Ticci.
I was going to say, give him a shout out.
Go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Mike Ticci. He pronounces my name wrong. He's been doing it for 5 years.
I pronounce his name wrong all the time.
That's all right. What impression do you do?
I don't do any impression.
He doesn't do. He's so laid back. You know what blows my mind? Yeah. When you look at him right now. When I first met Mike, he had hair, really long hair, and it was up in a bun. Right.
Right. Your top knot.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes, exactly.
He was in for a while.
I'm just saying, the man bun.
But it was before man.
It was before, okay.
How many people could pull off the man bun?
I know.
A lot of people are trying, though.
He had a man bun, and his beard was much longer than that.
Really?
And more
it's pretty
scrankly looking.
Really?
Here's the scary thing. You look at him?
Yeah.
Never smoked pot, doesn't drink, nothing.
Nothing. Straight edge.
I couldn't figure him out for nothing.
Don't check his history on his computer.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah.
No, that was my. I knew there was pussy in there somewhere.
There's some creep going on there.
There's porn.
He likes bathtubs in Europe. I don't trust it.
Something about eels and Germans.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Underage.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
What's your thing if it's not drugs and alcohol? What do you got going on?
It's just music, and
Just
I like
music,
yeah,
man.
I like
creamer.
and creamer.
We know that's not enough, Tishy. Come
I
on.
like taking baths too.
Yeah.
Dude,
I took a bath.
this.
I took a bath this morning at the
Dude,
hotel.
I take baths.
You take baths?
Yes.
This was funny. We're in Europe.
I'm all right with it.
This is
high five.
We're touring, and that's, I go out. I think I stayed out to 5 a.m, hanging out with a group of comedians. We're tearing it up. I almost got my ass kicked. We were in Belgium, and I was I was just being funny. I was making everyone there is just no one locks their bikes up. No one likes their bikes. They all just, and I went, how funny if there was an American dick here, there's nothing they could do about it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's your bike? I'm taking it for a ride. Are you licensed? Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
Just take off in someone's bike.
What's your name?
Throw it in a canal.
Right. And that's what I was doing. I'm like, you ever do a ghost ride? Watch this. Bang, boom.
Ghost ride.
Right. So,
Remember Ghost Ride? That's such I thought about that years.
Bing, bong. And
I feel like that's a Long Island thing. The Ghost Ride.
I think it is.
I haven't heard that in years.
Oh, it's great.
So I'm saying all these things, and I'm acting out the character of a dick in Belgium.
Yeah.
Well, there's a guy. I'm not exaggerating. He had been about 6'5".
Was he
gorilla.
Was he the bartender?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big boy.
His name was Danzing.
Danzing.
His name was
Danzing, the German version of Danzing.
And he goes, excuse me, you got a problem with Belgium? And I went, what? Because you got a problem, Belgium? I went, no, man, no. He goes, sounds like you got problem. And I went, okay, listen, Chief. I go, no. I'm making fun of Americans,
Right.
Because and then there was, thank God, there was another guy he went up to. He's like, "No, man, you got this all wrong. You got this all wrong. Trust me, you got this all wrong. He's not making fun of Belgium. He likes Belgium." And he wasn't sure.
Yeah.
And he looked at me, and he looked at the guy, and he looked back at me, and he goes, maybe I have it wrong. Maybe.
Still not fully convinced.
Maybe.
Just a little doubt.
So the next morning, I'm like, I was up all night. I come and said, Mike, what'd you do? And he goes, oh my God, that was the greatest bathtub I ever had in my life. Because I read a book,
lit some candle.
And that's what he did. Like, I lit a candle, read a book.
I took pictures of the bathtub and I send them to Jim.
Yes. So now when I go on the road, I always send, and that's kind of our joke too. Like if he doesn't like a song I do, or he doesn't agree with something I do, I'm like, you just lost all your bathtubs on tour.
That's it.
But Mike is also he's crazy competitive to the point where it's annoying. If we go out to eat, we're going to go to breakfast after this.
Being competitive while you eat breakfast,
dude. If we go, and you eventually just, it happens.
Right.
If we all go to breakfast after this, no matter what, he sits there and he waits for you to order, and as you're ordering, he goes,
Heckling.
Yes.
He's heckling your breakfast order.
What could be the problem with
Western omelet? Really, a Western? I'll get an Eastern omelet.
And then he waits to order, and he goes, I win. And then now you want your meal to be better, and you get the meal, and he's like,
What do you order that's better than anyone else's?
I look at the menu, and then I have to see what everyone else gets, and then I go, if I hold mine in my head, and as it goes around the table, I wait to see if anyone I think matches up to mine, and then I'll either order what they order, so I don't lose, So I don't.
Right.
What I don't.
You can't make this up.
No, what I do.
He's fucking crazy.
Bathtub Zen guy's going. No. Flapjacks, really?
Your lead guitarist is crazy. He's crazy.
He's nuts. No, I want to because I don't want to be jealous of what he's eating across the table. I wouldn't even know.
That's why we don't do a lot of breakfast in this band. He eats alone most of the time.
I've never noticed what you've eaten before.
You can't even make this up. You can't even make this up.
Now he does it too. He does it too.
You're tormented.
And I have to say, it's spread. It's in my family now. Me and Dee and the kids go out and we start pairing up each other's meals, and we're heckling. I'm like, pasta, boring.
Sauce on eggs.
If that's what you're really into. I mean,
guess you don't need protein.
Right.
And then Joe.
On base,
Joe. He's a big dude.
Joe.
He's
a big boy.
Dude.
Speaking of big dudes. Yeah, no, play that. Exactly.
I was going to go with a transgender joke.
Exactly.
We're close to the bathroom.
Joe.
Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Yes, Joe.
Debates everything. Mm-hmm. If you say it's...
Wait a minute.
Joe, I debate
his debate.
See? He goes, wait a minute. Hang on.
Hey, Joe, Moneyball, best movie ever.
Oh, that's the biggest lie, Moneyball. What a joke.
What?
They said the Boston Red Sox played Moneyball to win the 2004 World Series, but they had the two biggest sluggers in the history of baseball since Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth playing.
I just had to say
it's the exact opposite of Moneyball.
I didn't expect a voice like that to come out of a big dude.
No, that's true. Yeah. Right. That's true. I know. It threw me.
It was a bit nerdy, right?
All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, we got a Danzig situation.
Don't go dancing on us.
I'm never going to hear the end of that now. Yeah.
Look at it. It's a little helium. It's almost a little helium.
I hear more nerd.
I got a sinus infection.
For 30 years. A 30-year sinus infection.
Wait a minute.
I'll tell you what, though, it's been 5 years and Jim still hasn't been able to imitate me. You actually do a better job.
Thank you.
1 second.
Wait a minute.
Take it away, Jim.
Wait
a minute.
Guys, what are you talking about?
See, that doesn't sound like me.
That doesn't sound like me.
Wait a minute.
You're making...
Wait a minute.
Actually, that is good.
That is good.
You're arguing the impression. You realize that?
He's playing Mike. Yeah, he's doing a Mike. He's like,
This was the greatest argument in history.
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast, which is on your channel.
I know it is.
Okay.
It's doing well. Thursday nights.
You guys might have heard this one. Mike did, of course not. Mike brings up.
Wait a minute, you're not going to side with Mike, are you, Jim?
No. I'm not siding with either one of you, believe it. I just couldn't believe that grown men could get that emotionally involved. Mike talks about checking out at the grocery store. Something about checking out. This turned into a half-hour debate going into Christ and further and the stars and the universe. Dude, I just sat back. I was in shock to watch.
What was the argument about?
I was saying that I didn't like when people went into the self-check line.
Love self-checkout.
Right, with 40 items.
So
there's not an express self-check.
Exactly.
Thank
you.
Whatever you want in the self-check.
He said he gets mad when people bring coupons.
Because they're always crumpled up and they don't. The machine doesn't take it.
Does the coupons get accepted by the machine? That's the question.
And then does
the machine accept coupons?
If you walk
can you accept yourself?
Wait a second.
It's the real question.
This guy needs to drink. Yeah, you need to drink.
Wait a second. If you walk up with your dollar bills and you keep putting in, you're sitting there for an hour because they're crumpled.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to put them in and you're holding up everybody when you could just hand it to somebody in a normal line. No?
Wait a minute.
Just because. That wasn't me, by the way, out there.
No one agrees.
What's your argument on this? Well, I hate when people hold up the line. We could all agree with that.
When you open up his refrigerator, he has 3 things in it at all times. So you know he's never gotten 40 things in a self-checkout.
Yeah. I don't.
Just because. I don't
see what I'm traveling with.
Should be able to go to the self-check line, so I don't have to deal with the. Mike thinks it has to be express, and I disagree with that.
Dude, this is nice. They were in a pointing finger at the face.
It was 40 minutes.
It was 40 minutes of
2 shows.
of ready to kill each other.
2 separate shows.
Did you expect this?
No, not at all.
They looked the part.
No,
They looked the part of a rock
This is a new song, by the way.
This is a new
This
song.
is a new song.
Yeah.
Just
So-
remember that.
Eric is the newest member.
He does the Danzig.
He's also, he kind of brings the light young flair to the whole thing. Always smiling. Haven't traveled with Eric yet, and haven't seen much of Eric outside of drumming, but I'm super excited to hang out. I'm super excited with Eric. Eric's a monster. And then
He's always in a bubble, by the way.
always in a bubble.
Bubble Boy.
He's always got that
Bubble
look
Boy.
too.
Bubble Boy.
Now,
I'm like John Travolta in that movie.
here's the greatest.
Down.
Metal Mike.
Metal Mike.
Now Mike, of course, amazing lead guitars, all that jazz. Mike too, for some reason, don't ask me what I don't know if he gets upset, but sometimes we just crack up at just the way he is. And we're not making fun of him, but he'll just go, let me just go get a Pepsi. I'm like,
and he gives that look, which is even funnier.
And he'll get annoyed. It's like we were filming Old School, and all he did was go. So there was a part where he has to kick someone, right?
Yeah.
There's a drunk friend, and he comes up and he goes, what's
that?
Next week.
So he goes, can I do my solo, then kick him? And we all just howled with laughter. And he goes, why is that so funny? He gets so... But here's what I love about Metal Mike. He really is metal. Right. Like, I'll go, Mike, you know how I love this band? He go, well... Let me show you Iron Maiden in 1980, and basically it's that riff, and they're taking that riff, so they're not rediscovered. And dude, this is when I loved him. Right. Like I couldn't believe this. He really is metal.
He knows his shit.
His son, I go, oh, what's your son's name? He goes, Steel. I went, wait a minute.
See, people find that funny, but I don't.
Right.
He's getting mad.
No, he doesn't understand.
But this is
the weirdest
He
band
genuinely
ever.
does not understand.
This is the best. So I go, Steel, wow. How'd you come up with Steel? He goes, my wife wouldn't let me name him Metal. This guy's the great. What was it?
Metal guy Rob Halford named my son.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
That's right.
Yeah. You didn't tell me that.
Yes, I was talking to Rob, and I said, I'm having a son. Not myself, my wife. And he goes, name him Steel, bro. And I'm like, well, I can't argue with that.
Wow.
Yeah, if Rob Halford tells you.
So I told my wife, I said, if you don't put away that book of 1,000 boy names by the weekend, I'm naming him. And she couldn't find the name, so when your baby's born, you go to the hospital, and I'm just writing Steel, and I'm like, I can't believe this is going to be it. And I gave the lady the paper, and I'm like, it's official.
I got to say, it's the coolest name for a boy ever. Steel. I didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
That's all right.
Rob Halford, the metal guard. Right. Mike, sure, you just name him Steel, Mikey.
That's how it went, exactly.
Yeah. Gonna have a boy, name him Steel.
This is an entertaining band.
Yeah.
To say the least.
You know what's really funny is the producer, Caggiano, is in Volbeat. When Mike was playing drums, and Mike
is the drummer on the album.
Mike is the drummer on the album, but when the other shows we did, he dresses close to being homeless.
What?
You always...
What?
Really?
Joe, would you argue with him
before this? Wait a minute. And what I meant by that was...
You get your clothes at the checkout line.
Wait a minute. What I would say is, he'd always have these sweatpants that drag.
Yeah.
They're too long, so they drag on the floor.
I just woke up.
I know, but that's that's what he would wear, right? But I just remember Caggiano. He's looking at us like Mike, Metal Mike. He dresses like he's ready to tear it up,
yes,
right?
absolutely.
He's metal. I would have a ridiculous out. I'm trying to look cool, and I just look ridiculous. I'd have a rock shirt. It's just it doesn't fit.
And you're running pants or something.
Yeah, I look ridiculous.
Kangaroo.
And I'll never forget Caggiano's from Brooklyn. Right? I mean, he's from the Bronx, so he's got this. Bro, we don't. He goes, bro. Let me tell you something. You guys need a look. You gotta come up with a look, and that's why I finally went with like the shorts, where the garage guy. But before he gets there, he goes, "Your band, you should name the bus stop because that's what they look like."
This is my band, Greyhound.
The bus stops, and I really was this close to going. That's pretty funny, man.
Yeah,
the freaking bus stops.
Hilarious.
But whatever.
All right.
Thanks for having us, man. This is fun.
Fuck, you kidding me? You want to play one more while we're set up? I don't want to push it though. But
I know they're looking at me.
I feel like Metal Mike
man.
wants to just fucking rip it.
He does. Always want to rip it.
All right, let me ask you something.
I always want to rip it. What's so funny?
I wish I could talk like that.
Why are you laughing?
Where are you from? What is that accent?
Go ahead. I was born in Poland.
Okay. All right.
But America's my home now, baby.
Dude, he was in Poland when the Russians, the tanks would be in the streets and shit.
Yeah, I used to go to school, and I'm sorry, Jim.
No.
I used to go to school, and everybody says you got to be home by 6 o'clock, otherwise you would get arrested on the street.
Jeez.
So we would visit my family in Warsaw, and when you go to the train, you got that arm that comes down. The arm would come down, and they would search the car. My dad would have to give soldiers like cigarettes to get into the Warsaw. Yeah, it's hardcore, no kidding around.
Crazy.
We would siphon gas at night and put coupons, and look at us now, baby. Hanging with the Breuer gang. Living the dream, baby.
What a country.
Right. I went from metal god to bus stop. These guys.
Brother's name is Curfew.
It's up to you guys.
Sound like Metal Mike, and you don't want to sound like me? Is that?
I don't know. I don't know why you would not sound like that.
That's a little too high. Now it's not that high.
I kind of feel like you sound like every black comic's impression of a white guy. You know what I mean?
That's
what are you talking about?
Man.
Well, fuck you too.
Now I'm doing healing.
Okay.
Here, give this guy a guitar.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens there with the guitar.
All right, you got 4 strings, not 6 bass.
I could pick you up over my head and throw you.
I know you could, but you know what's not bass? Your voice. Your voice is not bass, okay?
I'm kidding. I love you, Joe.
You better.
Oh, boy.
You better.
Let me ask something. Mike, are you able to do the pre-chorus? Don't give me money. Don't give me fame. Nah. You know what? I'll wing it. Go for it.
He gave you the rim shot.
Yeah, screw it. Just do it. I wasn't comfortable with this yesterday, and I haven't been comfortable with this song yet.
We don't have to.
It's a high. It's hard to hit that high thing.
You can do it.
All right, let's go.
You can do it.
All right, this is old school.
You can do it.
All right. Shit.
Take a drink. Get ready. Loosen up.
I'm on a highway heading to hell. Step else matters. This is my church. This is my therapy. This is my life. I want that old school, real driven, hard rock music for me. Turn up that old school, real driven, hard rock music for me. I want that old school, real driven, hard rock music for me. Turn up that old school, real driven, hard rock music for me. Gonna keep me alive till the day I die.
Come on. That's the first time
You
pulled
nailed it.
that off.
You did pull it off.
You
That was
nailed
fabulous.
it. That's old school off Jim Breuer's new CD, Songs from the Garage. This
He's in
project,
Brooklyn, Knitting Factory.
this fucking project's going to do really well for you,
I
man.
can't wait.
And the
I wanna bring
band's
comics.
cool as
It's gonna be
fuck.
fun.
It's awesome. How do they get the album? It comes out Friday.
Comes out Friday. We can get it anywhere, right, Chris? Anywhere.
But pay a few bucks for this fucking thing. Metal Mike's got to eat.
Yeah.
Metal
Mike's got
Steele. He's got to feed
He's
Steele.
got
He's got a new kid coming soon.
Yeah, I gotta
Drum.
feed the kids, buy some new patches for the vest, buy a record. Buy a record, don't be like the rest, suckers.
I would think that's a character, man.
Dude.
Oh, it's the best.
It's awesome. It's really awesome.
New
You can't.
patches for the vest.
Buy a record, don't be like the rest.
Right. All right, I think we got a lot out of you guys. I really appreciate this.
No,
Brewer.
thank you.
Jim Breuer, Songs
Kidding me?
from the Garage. Yeah, look for it and
Thank
download
you.
it. Pay for it, please. Don't fucking steal it. Even though
Whatever. Come see us live.
Did you write all these together, or did you write them?
It was a little bit of a mix. I wrote most. The guys would help out tremendously with the music.
Sure.
And then Caggiano did a lot. He wrote a lot too. He'd have me rewrite shit for hours. I wanted to smash his teeth. Because as a comedian, dude, you're used to, I know it works. So I would, like old school, it took me 5 takes, 5 weeks to finally come up with that. I had the riff. Metal Mike he came up with the riff that wah, boom, wah, boom, wah. And he was in the room, and I swear to God, it was like sex me. I'm like, oh, keep playing that, keep playing that. And I would, old school riff driven hot. And so, but the leading up to it, and then finally I was with Tichy.
Tishy.
And we were on the
He's
road.
the bath dude. The bath dude.
You've
Right.
known him for an hour and you got it right.
Yeah, I know.
My ears work.
So he was in the middle of a bath.
And he's taking a bath.
He's taking a bath. He knocked on his door.
He's taking a bath, and I'm like, dude, check out these lyrics. And he came, he's like, oh, this is the way to go. And it was it was just putting together all the bands.
No,
that
that's
grew
what
up
I
with.
loved about it. Yeah, I enjoyed all of it. I was sitting there naming them in my head as you were going through. I'm like,
I think there's 14 altogether.
Oh, sweet. Oh, nice.
I think there's 14 altogether.
That might be the catchiest one I've heard so far. Old school.
it's
catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy.
And you hit it.
I like the No One's Better Than Us, or Who's Better Than Us.
Who's Better Than Us is a biggie,
really
too.
catchy.
That's super catchy.
That's really catchy.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
I think we got to take a break. So, Brewer and the gang, thank you so much. Once again, Songs from the Garage. Look for it, please. We'll be back.
Opie Radio. We'll be right back. Opie Radio is back.
And so now Metal Mike is starting to be like, now Metal Mike comes from Halford. So he's used to, he toured big places and big arenas, and now it's downsized quite a bit. I think not that he was upset, but it was awkward for him. He has to go on stage. He has to set up his guitar. And like musicians that have been around, they're not used to that. Yeah. Right. Now, by this time, Rich is now the pony boy. Hey, can you get me this? Can you get me this? And now Rich goes, you guys need anything? No, we're all good. We're all good. He goes, I can really use a Heineken. And you know what? While you're there, get yourself one as well. So we're just laughing our asses off. The funniest part was Metal Mike. He treats everything, as you can see. Oh yeah, the way he dresses in life, and he wipes down his wires and he plugs them in a certain way, and he's just so now I do stand up before the set. And I go up on stage, and I'm all over the stage, and I unplug all his stuff by accident. I kicked it with all my, and I couldn't help but laugh because I knew he was going to be so angry. Yeah. But he can't now the band, Joe and Mike, are howling. They're like, they can't, it's just so funny. So Mike now comes on stage where I'm doing stand up, and he's trying to plug everything in. He's annoyed. He's a distraction. And I go, everything all right, Mike? And he just looks up with his face and goes, you just keep doing your little comedy thing, and we'll figure this out.
Your little skits and sketches. Continue on with your frivolity while I fucking clean up the mess you just made.
Exactly. And he told me, and then we were off stage, he's like, you and Sebastian Bach, you got this whole fucking stage, but you elect to stand in front of my shit and kick it and pour water on it. And you and Sebastian, sit fucking still. You're all over the fucking place.
You're in good company if you're in company.
Right.
He's got you in the same conversation with Sebastian Bach.
Right.
Would you have ever thought that you would be in the same conversation with Sebastian Bach?
You guys are bouncing like rabbits nonstop. Oh, God.
Too good. I think we should start wrapping up.
Let's wrap it up. In those Brooklyn dates.
I'll come see the knitting. Yeah, I'll come see at the Knitting Factory.
Come do a set or whatever. I'm excited about the Knitting Factory because I got these Muppets. A Hetfield Muppet.
What?
And
really?
Yes. And I'm getting a Brian Johnson Muppet.
Dude, we got Muppets.
Does Brian Johnson know that you're no, he has no idea.
No.
Who made your Muppets?
This guy works in Hollywood. Cost me a lot of money.
No shit, it did.
And he said...
Is there pictures anywhere of the Muppets on your phone at least? You got Muppets.
Probably not now. I erased them.
So who's going to work the Muppets?
I work it. I work the Muppet.
As you're singing?
No. These would be like bits.
Oh, okay.
These would be like bits.
Okay. Wait, like actual Muppets?
Yes.
This shit?
Yes.
Yeah. No kidding.
I want to do shit like, just the four of them together. Like maybe, I want to, we get ideas.
All right, you're working it out.
Yeah.
Jimmy's working it out.
I already know it.
But he's got Muppets.
But I want to do that in the Knitting Factory. It's going to be
fuck. Muppets.
I like to bring out my friend here.
Yeah! Someone. I got a little buddy.
Yeah! Like 2-second bits. Remember when we used to do comedy covers?
Yeah.
It never really took off, but now I'm like, oh my God, if I do them with rockers, I wasn't thinking back then. We do I got Brian Johnson, and I'm going to do Brian Johnson doing Kinnison bits.
Jesus.
Because it makes sense.
That makes perfect sense, yeah.
And it's funny, and it makes sense. The Hetfield is so funny. It's all going to be sight gags. Because he's just a one-line funny guy. Yeah. So if you just say, he takes out the baby on board. He's like, baby on board! Yeah! Baby on board! Yeah! So you take a piece of wood and he chucks it. My favorite animal is woodchuck! Yeah! He only does like 5 jokes.
Someone has reached middle age in this studio.
Seriously. That's stupid and funny. I think that's funny.
It's awesome. Muppets.
That Monster in a Box. You've seen that movie thing they did where they've got the therapist, Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Monster in a Box. That's one of the funniest goddamn.
Some kind of monster?
It's something like that, yeah. Some kind of monster. That's what I said. I said something
Some
wrong.
kind of monster was awesome. That therapist was fucking weird.
Yeah, that was and he was charging them like $40,000.
And then he got bummed out when the band said, look, we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, because he was raping them.
He started feeling like he was part of the band.
Kind of monster.
I help bands for $40,000 a day.
Yes.
What?
No, you guys.
Did the guys tell you the inside story of that whole thing?
No, I think
I can only
you
imagine.
saw what the story was.
Yeah, they actually left it all out there.
Yeah, no,
they didn't really hold back. You're right.
Yeah, you saw everything. They didn't hold anything.
You've never
back.
seen Metallica as some kind of monster. It's great.
It's interesting.
All right, let's get out of here. We got a lot out of Breuer today, man. Holy fuck. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Songs from the Garage. If you're just tuning in today, please listen to the replay. Jim did 3 songs from the album.
Yeah.
We got the third out of you.
I didn't think I'd pull the third one off.
That was my favorite one, too. The
Absolutely.
Old school.
They all were great, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Opie Radio is now over for now.
Over. Roger. Over.
Today's show, along with past shows, can be found on demand with the SiriusXM app.